Yo, what's up? Welcome back to What's Good with Miniminter and the other guy.
What's that?
I'm the
Why
other
are you
guy.
putting yourself down like that?
I don't know. I just saw someone comment it and I was like, I want to introduce myself as the other guy for once.
Feels weird hearing you call me Mini Minter.
I know. But that's like the tagline of the podcast is like that.
I like it.
All right, Miniminter. no, now you're making it sexual. No, I didn't sign up for that. Are we recording? I keep saying to Simon, every time we set up really easily, it feels weird. Like
We took like 2 hours to set up.
originally, or today.
Today?
Nah, we set up quick and then we're just chatting.
Yeah, that's still setting up though, isn't it?
True. But I remember like originally when we were first doing it at like the old house, it was like, oh, get these cameras, like plug the batteries in. And now we've got a setup that
True.
works. It's like, feels too easy.
I feel really weird right now looking at myself because this is the first time I think ever where I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, not a hoodie.
Yeah.
And I'm also wearing trousers.
And socks.
And socks.
I saw your Instagram where you were like, are you happy now? Because someone said something about your feet.
Can you believe that? They actually tweeted like, stop. They didn't at any of us either. They were like, stop watching Simon videos because Mini Minter doesn't own socks.
So how did you find it?
Josh linked it to me.
Okay, how did he find it?
I think he has a tab open that has Sidemen, the word Sidemen, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's probably something we should all have, but I don't have Randolph.
I don't have any open.
No.
I don't have a list.
No. I mean, yeah, people could be saying all sorts of things about us. We don't
You know what used to do the maddest one was JME. Never followed anyone.
Oh,
He
yeah.
followed 0 people, but if you tweeted like anything involving him,
He'd find you.
instantly. Or I would literally tweet something like, oh, I had eggs this morning. And he'd reply like, oh, what kind? And I'm like...
So does he not follow people but have lists of you?
He said he doesn't have any lists. He said he does everything manually.
Then he just searches everyone every day.
Yeah, and I was like...
Or he just searches eggs. He's like, oh,
He has a
Simon's
list
talking about
for
eggs.
just eggs.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm going to start the podcast off by asking you a question.
Okay.
So I went back to LA.
I feel really white today.
Yeah. I don't know if we've messed up on the...
Let me look at you.
Yeah, okay, go for it. Because you know Basim, Bass Takes Pics, he told us to take it off auto. So we're taking it off auto now. So if it's messed up, it's his fault. Blame him.
Yeah, it's his fault. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's time for me to just accept that I am white.
Yeah, well, how did I look? Surely I'm not whiter than you. No, surely I am whiter than you.
No, you're about the same.
Yeah.
Well, I can't see me. All right, what's your question?
Okay, no, it's not a question. It is a question.
You said you want to ask me a question.
Yes, yeah, okay.
Okay.
So I was on an airplane, went back to LA. So can people just commend me, first of all, for I came back from the fight week, was like super ill during the podcast, and then I got super ill at home, and then I recovered the day I flew back to LA. Got there, was all right, because I can sleep on planes now, figured it out. I just get super tired, like super tired.
Did you sleep sitting up?
No, I lay down. I made the bed.
Oh, damn.
I was in first class this time as well. So I made the bed.
First?
Felt like a G. No, upper, like virgin for business.
Upper class.
Yeah. I just don't like saying
You
that.
upper class. Oh, you fancy.
We couldn't sleep on the way back because I had food. And I realize now, when you eat food on a plane, it's meant to relax you and put you to sleep. For me, it doesn't do that.
I don't eat on planes.
Yeah, you have to fall asleep before you have to eat before and then fall asleep before they bring it out.
See, I was speaking to someone who, so we had someone who had never been on a flight.
Yeah.
Never been on a business class flight.
Okay.
Very, very big difference.
Okay.
And we took them business once.
Yeah.
And we had all stayed up the night before and we were like, we're going to sleep. Like,
Was it best?
It wasn't.
Okay.
It was TP.
Okay, yeah.
So they're like, oh, how are you going to sleep? And we're like, we've stayed up all night so we can sleep this entire flight.
Yeah.
And they're like, nah, you have to stay up. You need to have the food. You need to watch the movies.
Yeah.
You need to stretch your legs a little bit. That's what you're paying for. It's like, no, shut up.
Nah, yeah, I get that because I was like that the first time. But what I now realize is what you're paying for is first of all like the easy check-in and like that process because I think that's the best
The
part.
security there,
Yeah,
sick.
I think that's better.
Upstairs.
Yeah, and well, also if you go Virgin, you get to go to a whole different area of the airport.
Yeah,
You go to like our own private terminal and just take you through.
yeah.
So I got to the airport so early before like JJ and all that because
But if you're going upper class at Virgin, you literally get there like 45
and
minutes.
it took
before.
me 2 minutes to get through security.
Yeah.
I was just crazy. So I honestly think like obviously the bed does help, but I think the whole process makes it that's why it's worth that much as well. Because
Yeah, I mean, it still
crazy.
doesn't add up to that much money, but
Yeah,
we've had this discussion. What's
yeah,
your question?
Okay, no, hold on.
Okay. So you slept on the way.
I slept on the way.
You didn't sleep on the way back because of
okay,
food.
Okay, my question is, right? When you do a poo on the airplane,
I don't.
okay, but you know how the toilets work. You've been into a toilet before on the
Yeah.
airplane.
Are you going to say let me guess. If you stayed sitting down and flushed, would it suck your bum?
No.
Oh, okay,
I'm curious about that. I'll try that next time. What I want to ask is, right, you know how they say to you, don't put tissue into the toilet.
Oh, everyone does.
Okay, so I don't put it in the toilet.
You put it in the bin.
Yeah, but even when I wipe my ass, I put it in the bin.
Yeah, no, that's disgusting.
Yeah, and I told JJ.
No, you have to flush it.
Yes.
You told JJ and he said it's disgusting, right?
Yeah, yeah. Everyone there was like, that's disgusting. Like, you don't. They were like,
that bin. You're talking about the little like there's a sink and then there's a bin to the side of it.
yeah.
That bin is meant for like tissues for like you dry your hands and the way the bin works is it's a little like flappy lid that you have to push down and then let go and get your hand up. Like I do that so fast. When I do it, I literally put my hand in and go like.
I like hold it with one hand and then drop it with the other.
Yeah, you like kind of one finger like push and then kind of drop it.
And
You're telling me that there's now pooey toilet tissue papers in there.
And
That's
and this is not exclusive to business class. Every plane.
No, you've actually angered me.
I've angered myself because I've always done it, and I'm like, it doesn't feel like it should go in there. But there's a sign on the toilet that says, "Don't put paper in the toilet." You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
There's a sign there. I've always thought
it's meaning don't put the
towels,
the paper towels you use because there's toilet paper next to the toilet, but then there's paper towels which you're meant to use to dry your hands.
They don't specify.
It says don't put paper towels.
It doesn't say that though. It just says don't drop paper into the toilet.
No, it's clear. It's clear.
So recently I have been putting it into the. But one time I took a dirty shit, right? Poo. I don't like swearing on the podcast for some reason.
Yeah. Anyway, when you said that, I was a bit like, oh.
Yeah. Like before we said F instead of like the other word.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did a poo and I started putting the toilet paper into the bin next to the sink, and I was like, "It doesn't feel right. There's like poo."
Because it's not right.
So,
That's so grim.
To be fair to me, what I did do though, I did then cover it with normal towels on top, so at least someone doesn't put their hand in and get poo on their hands. So at least I covered it up. But I felt weird. I was like, "This doesn't seem right." So recently I've been flushing it. But then the question remains: why, if I can't put towels down the toilet, why then can I put toilet roll?
Maybe the paper towel isn't biodegradable.
True. Maybe it's thicker and the toilet roll's thinner.
I don't know, but all I know is stop putting.
Well, I have stopped now.
Pooey toilet paper in the bin where people are going to put
their hands.
That's so. You've angered me.
I've always thought it's not right, but I don't want to break the rules. I don't want to like.
But you know when you go somewhere like where does it? I swear I've been to Spain and they've done it. You go to the toilet and they're like, don't put your toilet paper in the toilet.
In like that, not on the plane, in the country.
Yeah.
And
there's certain like hotels and stuff. They're like, don't flush toilet paper, and they tell you to put it in the bin. I ain't doing that. I'm flushing it every time.
Poo in the bin. I know I do it, but
not poo toilet paper.
Yeah, but it still has particles on it.
It does, yeah. But you're saying you don't do that, but you'll happily put it in a bin on a toilet. Not plane.
Happily. I've always done it, but I've not enjoyed it.
That's so
and then now I know I'll never do it again. I'll never do it again now. But it took me a long time to realize that. I've been on a lot of flights before.
See, luckily I don't poo in public places. Not public places, but like public toilets.
I do.
I can't.
And it's not that I want to. It's just that I have to. I can't wait.
I think that makes it sound like you're excited.
No.
I just can't wait to poo in public.
But I don't have an issue with it. Like I don't think that's gross. Like,
see, I've pooed probably in a public toilet 5 times in my life. Like once I'm an adult kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's after
crazy.
15. Because I hate it. It's grim. Like the toilets, you always. Every time I have as well, I've laid
you have to clean it.
30 layers.
Okay, you have to do that. In America, they give you the actual.
Yeah, but then there's every now and then when like your thing touches the bowl, I feel ill.
Yeah, in America,
you sit down and if you feel that cold little touch, you're like, nah, I'm disgusting. Like I've caught something 100% done.
Yeah, but I don't mind it in public places. But in America, they know the toilets are weird, right? Because they have so much water in them. And it's so close as well.
Yeah.
So
see,
close.
That's what I'm saying. It's it's odd. No, I don't like it.
The new meaning to the word wet lily.
You get it? Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
All right. So the next thing you have to do, next time you go on a plane, you have to sit on the toilet.
Okay.
And you have to try and cover it up. So you have to like sit with your legs together like this, try and take up the whole bowl.
Yeah.
And press flush.
Oh no.
You tuck your balls in your thing up,
I get it. Okay.
So they can't get like sucked down.
But did you do it?
No, I'm trying to know what happens.
Oh no, I'm not gonna.
Come on, for science. Film your face and try it. Film your face for science.
You know what I always hate about plane toilets? I always think someone's gonna walk in.
There's a lock.
No, yeah, but you know how easy it's to unlock it. So I was in the airplane. I was sitting at the front once, and I saw the staff check it when the seatbelt light goes on. All you have to do is, the latch that locks, when you push that thing to the side.
Yeah.
On the outside, there's a flap. Pull that up and do that, and it unlocks it.
Mad.
'Cause I saw them check because they were making sure no one's in the toilet while the seatbelt lights on, and I saw them check them all.
Mad.
So I'm in there like, please don't.
No one's gonna do that.
And I'm like putting like pooey toilet into the wrong place. And I'm scared that someone's gonna come in and catch me in the act.
The thing I hate about them is because I'm obviously quite tall.
Yeah.
Or they're always slanted. So I always have to lean my head round to the side.
There's not much room.
No. And then I kind of like just lean forward, like there's not enough room to stand here.
In this is what I hate, like in the upper class one versus the normal one, there's two toilets next to each other. So there's one upper class and one normal one next to each other. In the space of 2 weeks, I've been to one upper class toilet and one regular one, and the upper class one is bigger, right? Which obviously makes sense, you pay more money.
Yeah.
But it annoys me that a toilet has to be bigger. Like just make them the same size. Like everyone needs to do the dirt, do the deed in there.
Like an upper class toilet, the person. It's like there's come on.
They both should be the same. Yeah.
Both of you are going in there to pee.
Exactly. Yeah. Or poo if you're like me.
Yeah.
But just equal them. Yeah. Like I get having a bed, you're paying more. Yeah, champagne, all this and that. But I'm thinking like, nah, like toilet. Come on, make it normal size.
Yeah.
Like,
I get you.
No one. I'm surely no one's out there thinking I'm good. I need upper class to have that extra room in the toilet.
Yeah, in the toilet.
Come on, man. Yeah. So this podcast, nothing really has happened this week. It's been a weird one.
There's a few things. We've got a couple things.
So we've got a few trending topics, and we've got a couple of questions to ask Simon at the end.
Oh no, I have no idea what they are, by the way.
No, he has no idea. I almost told him, but then he told me not to because it would make the podcast more entertaining, which is true.
Hey, you're wearing ZRK socks.
Yeah, with a hole in it.
I'm wearing Illusion socks.
Ooh, are they better?
No comment.
I think ZRK socks are one of the best things they do, though.
Bang the socks. These are really good as well. But the one thing, the ZRK socks, they have that thing around like the middle of your foot. These also have it, but not as much.
Yeah, they look a little bit thinner than these.
I think they are a little bit.
I do like wearing thin socks though. When you're wearing like certain shoes.
These aren't that thin.
Okay,
they look thin because I've got big feet.
But Josh, I've got a hole in my sock. I need new ones, please.
Wow.
What?
I have Illusion. They don't have holes in.
Damn. I wear these so much because they're so good that they have holes in.
I want to just have ZRK and Illusion socks.
One Illusion, one ZRK on each foot.
Oh, okay. Rep both my guys.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going off topic.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the football quick.
The first thing's in football, yeah. Because to be fair, I said nothing's happened in terms of like trending, or a few things have, but in football, so many things have happened. Like I went to bed saying that Pochettino, I said that right?
Yeah.
I know, like, what I hate when you're doing like podcasts, so I'm playing my Pokemon like sword playthrough now.
Wrong.
Yeah. Which when you're filming stuff, you don't concentrate as much on what you're saying. You concentrate more on like making the video entertaining.
Yeah.
That like you mess up things you say. So I'm making some stupid mistakes on Pokemon. And that time on the podcast where I said it's Kieran Tierney for Arsenal, and I said Christian Tierney. Everyone ripped me, but it's easy to make the mistakes. Okay. Anyway, Pochettino got sacked from Spurs.
Yep.
In the morning, I think that's the day I stayed up all night to catch this flight. The morning of, they then hired Mourinho.
Yeah.
That's the first big thing.
The best thing about that is
Go on.
Amazon are doing that documentary. They're doing the Man City documentary, but for Tottenham this year.
Oh.
That's going to bang.
Let's go.
Because this has been the whole year where someone slept with someone's wife and stuff, right? Like that documentary's going to be sick.
Yeah, I hope they catch all that stuff.
If they don't, that's like, that is their season.
Oh, that's sick. That Man City one was good, to be fair.
The Man City one was really good.
They did a Leeds one.
They did, yeah.
Yeah, but was that on Amazon?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But as in, like, this Tottenham one is like, it's almost like it's away from football. This is like Desperate Housewives of Spurs.
Yeah, because that one where they get rid of Poch and then bring in Mourinho is going to happen within like the space of 4 hours.
Yeah.
Like, so that's going to be mad.
Yeah. So, yeah, they've done that. They then beat West Ham 3-2.
Yeah, and to be fair to Mourinho, he did say, though, he's like, don't praise me for this because I haven't done anything. I've come in, I've spoken to him a little bit, and they've done this, and they've got the win.
I mean, the fact is, they were 3-0 up. They almost lost it.
Yeah.
3-2. Like, that's bad.
And apparently Mourinho's won his first game at every club he's been to, apart from, I think, the first club he went to was at Porto. The first club he ever went to, he lost his first ever game. But since then, he's won every single debut game.
Didn't he he did an interview once, and he was like, getting Europa League with Man United is my biggest achievement.
Yeah. He said it a lot on Sky Sports as well, because obviously he was a pundit this year before, I guess he won't be anymore. But yeah, he was a pundit with Sky, and he was loving it. Every time like Ole messed up and Man United lost a lot, he messed up, he was like, told you. Because remember, the thing is as well, to be fair to him, the one thing he kept saying is like, I need a defender and a right back. I'm sure he kept saying that, and then they went and bought a defender and a right back after he left.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, you say that. They ain't doing so good.
Yeah. we'll get onto that. But what's happening now in the Premier League is leading onto that is like a musical chairs, because Pochettino was linked with Man United a lot in the summer, right? Or before Ole came.
Yeah.
Before he was like set in stone. Not that he is set in stone now, like an actual stone man. Everyone was linked with Pochettino was linked with Man United, and then obviously now Man United are a little bit rocky. Arsenal are doing awful.
Yeah.
They've not lost. They've failed to win a game in the last 6 matches, which is the first time since 1998 they've ever done that.
Mad.
So now it's like, who is going to sack their manager and go for Pochettino?
So all the Arsenal fans on Twitter were laughing at United because of how bad they are. Like, if United won their last game, I swear they would have overtaken Arsenal.
Yeah, they would have.
And it's just like, they're both just... I saw a meme today of like, you know, the Spider-Man thing where it's like the two Spider-Mans pointing at each other, and it was like Arsenal fans, United fans. Yeah,
it's the same thing. But I mean, the Arsenal one feels a little bit different somehow. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, it doesn't seem like they're in turmoil. I think it's because it's recent.
Yeah. I don't know why it's like... United just... I know they are doing trash.
Yeah.
I think it's because like Arsenal will lose a game. But okay, the United game...
The Sheffield United?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That first... Did you watch it?
Yeah.
The first 70 minutes, I genuinely think, and I'm not just saying this because I'm a Leeds fan, Leeds are a better team than Man United.
Yeah.
That first 70 minutes is... it's shameful.
Yeah, so I was watching that game and I texted you, right? I was like, are you watching this? Because I was like, please tell me you are so we can talk about it in the podcast.
Yeah.
So let's just jump into it, right? Let's in the Arsenal comparison. Arsenal do bad, but they do bad in like a meme way.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't play awful. They just fail to win games.
Yeah, and like, they'll let in a last minute goal and it's kind of jokes.
Whereas United look dog. They look trash.
When they are losing, they are trash.
Yeah.
And whereas Arsenal is like, sometimes, you know, they'll miss a couple chances and they'll lose, and it's funny.
Arsenal underperforming like mad though, because this could have been their year to like, because obviously Liverpool are flying, City are as well doing very well. Then you've got Leicester and Chelsea.
I saw a news article saying Leicester are Liverpool's biggest rivals this year.
That's crazy.
Just mad. They're the real G's, you know.
They are.
Like, you have Kante and Mahrez.
And
you win the league. You have Kante and Mahrez. You sell both of them. You're like, okay, Leicester are going down now.
Yeah. So Maguire.
Still do well.
Yeah.
They've now sold Maguire. Still do well. And watch, end of the season, everyone will be like, all right, Vardy's now old. They'll get rid of Maddison.
Yeah.
They'll get rid of him. And everyone will be like, yeah, Leicester are gone.
Yeah.
They'll get in some random new guy called like Darren. Bang. They'll come like fourth.
Darren's the new Vardy.
Yeah. He'll be called like Samuel Darren or something like that.
Samuel Darren.
Yeah, he'll have 2 first name last name.
I have 2 first names, but not as bad as Samuel Darren.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
They'll get someone like that and they'll be banging again.
It's crazy though, because they're playing well now. Like, obviously when they won the league, they were playing well, but they came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's like as if Sheffield United won the league now. Not exactly, but
Sheffield United. The thing is, I can't tell Sheffield United, did they play well against United? They looked kind of decent, but when you're playing against such trash, it was...
Well, let's get onto that then. Yeah, I think Sheffield United have played really well this season. They've tested a lot of teams. I think they've got a point away at, I can't remember who it was. I'm sure it was like Tottenham, someone like that. They got a point away at there or home. They've been grinding out results. They've been playing well. But what I noticed in the United game, they were like playing the ball around better than United.
That's what I mean. They were playing. That's what I'm asking. Because they looked sick. Like there was a couple of players.
Yeah.
I don't know I can't remember his name.
Lundstrom.
No, not Lundstrom. I remember him. There's the bald guy with a beard. He scored. He didn't score the goal. I don't know. He was doing like loads of like flicks. He was trying to do like loads of flary flicks and stuff, and they were all coming off. And like Rashford was trying to do them, none of them worked.
Yeah, I saw them. Like it looked like Barcelona were playing Man United. Not on how good Sheffield United were, but how much they were passing the ball around and frustrating United. I was like,
but that's what I'm asking: is did Sheffield United play that well, or were United that bad?
I think it's a bit of both.
Yeah, because like realistically, you know, if Sheffield United played against my Sunday League team, Sheffield United would make us look trash.
Yeah.
Because they're so much better than us.
Sheffield United are like 5th now, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't know where, but somewhere around that.
When you see like a small team, well, not a small team, Sheffield United are a huge club, but when you see a team that's come up, you know, from Championship, they always, if they do well, they'll defend well, they'll score goals from set pieces. But Sheffield United are like playing well. Like, it's mad. I can't believe it. Like they're doing sick. And I love their manager as well. Like Chris Wilder, he's like a G. He's just like says it how it is, you know.
Yeah.
But so that game, Man United, I was watching that for the first 5 minutes, and I was like, Sheffield United are going to win this. You can just see it.
Well, and the thing, right, is they went 2-0 up. The Man United do this insane comeback. They just do 10 minutes where the goals were good as well.
You know what happened, right? You know, I'd landed that day, and I was like, my dad was like in London, and him and Laura went out. I was supposed to go out with my dad, but I said to him, I was like, I've got this trip now, and I'm going to get back, and I'm going to be fighting like to sleep, so I don't think I can go. So Laura stepped in, and she went, and I was watching the game, and I was like in a blanket, and I was like, I shouldn't be in a blanket right now. Like I should be like with the balcony door open, like just smoking air, cold air, trying to not fall asleep. And I had the blanket on, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm falling asleep." So and then I fell asleep, woke up, and it was 3-2.
Oh my god!
And at the time I fell asleep, it was 2-0, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, "I'm so mad as well." And as soon as they took Jones off, because he was the weak link, man, he was so bad.
But they went 3-2 up, and those goals were good as well. Like
I didn't see them.
So a couple of them were good finishes, like a nice cross, blah blah blah, stuff like that. It was so weird. They just
I saw the first one. The first one was just like a lucky shot.
No, the first one was good. That was the young left back, right?
Yeah, it was a good goal, I'm saying. But like, if you're Sheffield United, you're fuming that you didn't defend that.
Yeah,
he was just in the box.
Like,
just took
that's a very sick finish.
Yeah,
like that's what I mean. It's a very sick finish. The second one was a sick Rashford cross, I think. Just like so easy for the striker.
And Rashford scored the third, right?
Yeah, can't remember that one though. No. So that I was there. Like everyone's gonna remember this as like a United thrilling comeback.
Yeah.
I'm like, how everyone is going to forget this trash first 70 minutes.
Yeah, that's why I was mad. Yeah, because I was like, not only I was glad Sheffield scored, right? Because I was like, there's no way they deserve to get nothing out of this game.
Yeah, but then I see it as like Sheffield. The title is always going to be like Sheffield claw their way back.
Yeah,
like last minute to scrape a draw.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh, United have scraped to go in
front. Yeah, because they were so bad.
I can't get over it. Like the amount of passes I'm seeing a potential title-winning team.
Yeah,
they are.
Yeah. But like in history, in recent times,
passing the ball and they just can't.
Yeah,
find a person, and the strikers just didn't move.
And my dad, when he saw the lineup, he was like, "Oh, Man United, strong lineup," and I was like, "Nah, it's not a strong lineup."
I don't think that lineup. I don't think they have the players anymore.
They don't. They don't have the players.
De Gea was good in the game. Though,
he's gone though. You know, next chance he's getting, I'm sure he's gone. He has to. Like, he's been
off form recently, so I'm kind of there. Like
true, and all the clubs that would sign him have already replaced him now.
Yeah,
but still, like he's done enough for the club now.
So Sheffield United's keeper, not in that game, the normal one, is on loan or he's from Man United. That's why he couldn't play.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's jokes.
They should have sold De Gea. Got a hell of a lot of money. Got him.
It's like their team is like...
Yeah, I was going to say Wan-Bissaka.
Which, hold on. He is a very good player. Did amazing at Palace. But he's not like... It's hard to say. Like, what I'm saying is he's not like a superstar player. In the top club, you always need to have a few of them. No matter how good they are, you have to have the names. Like, you have to have the...
He's pretty solid, though.
He's very good,
He can mess up a lot, but he's solid.
But when you have a new signing like that, you don't want him to be one of the best players on the pitch, which he is right now.
Yeah.
Like, him and Maguire shouldn't have to be the best players.
That's what I found weird, is Freezy messaged in the chat and was like, Wan-Bissaka's a fraud. And I was like, out of this whole game, he's not one of the players I would have picked up and gone, he's trash.
Yeah.
I'd have gone like everyone else. And you got Lindelof, Maguire, and Jones as your centre three. I'm like, none of them. Maguire can step up sometimes. I'm like, nah.
But you can't rely on him, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to bring him in with like a veteran to it's like say if Wan-Bissaka went to City right now, he would smash it. Well, City's backline is a little bit questionable right now, but you know what I'm saying? If he goes into like an established club, he'll do well. But when you go into United right now, like Man United, and you're the player, I would say in their team right now, the best players are...
Well, their left back, I didn't... Like, he's some youngster.
Yeah.
Then you got Fred...
You got McTominay, right? McTominay's playing well, to be fair.
He was injured.
Okay.
I think. Or he didn't play. It was Fred... Torreira?
Yeah.
No, Pereira.
Oh, yeah, Pereira.
I always get those mixed up. Pereira and... Who's the other centre mid?
I caught the game late, like first 5 minutes and started watching. I was like half asleep.
This is annoying me. You carry on talking, I'm going to find out.
Okay, but surely it's not going to be someone like groundbreaking, right? Like it's not like a...
No, it's definitely not groundbreaking.
And then even Rashford, like I think Rashford's a good player, but he's been that young player now for years. Like he still doesn't seem like he's the man, you know. And I know that's like a pretty like it's not a solid statement. It's just saying, it is what it is. But I don't know. Rashford, you can't rely on Rashford right now. He's just not performing. Like, he won't make the right decision at the end. He'll look sick. He'll like breeze past a few players, and then just do nothing. Martial is a sick player. I rate him. I'd say he's like one of the better players in their club, but he's been injured recently.
Oh no, they kind of played like the 5 at the back.
Okay.
And they played those two.
Who's those two? Oh, like Fred and
Pereira and Fred. And then they had James, Rashford, Martial.
Oh, yeah. James has been good, to be fair. But like, again, like...
You're relying on...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not even going to say like kids. It's not even about that. It's just like, when Beckham, when everyone was first coming up, you still had like world-class players to integrate them into them. It's like you brought these young players in now and put like a massive weight on their shoulders. Like, it's not, you can't put all that pressure on Maguire and Bissaka who've just joined. As you're like, and Maguire's captain now, right?
Yeah, he was captain for that.
Yeah, which I rate.
The thing is, it's like you're waiting on Pogba to be back from injury.
Yeah.
You need
Martial. He ain't going to solve that, is he? He's not going to come in and make them... He'll improve them.
If he's on form, then you get Martial and Rashford both on form.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maguire, De Gea, and Wan-Bissaka on form. You're like, all right, this team is like a top 4 team now.
Yeah, yeah.
If all of them are on form, and then you still need the others to play well.
Yeah.
There's no title winning. Pogba on his best day and De Gea on his best day can win the league. Like, could make it into a team that could win the league.
Yeah,
but right now, you're looking at anyone at Man United going, would they make City or Liverpool's starting 11? No chance.
Yeah, they don't look. They look like a side like Everton. You know what I'm saying? They look like a decent average Everton side.
And not even that.
Like,
now they're trash.
It's so like that's why I'm saying like Arsenal are obviously in a bit of a crisis. They're struggling. But I feel like United are way worse than Arsenal right now in terms of... Yeah. Because Arsenal get rid of their manager, bring someone else in, and the Arsenal sorted. They've still got the team for it. They still obviously need a few more players, but they have a decent team for it, whereas you need a lot of work at United. That's why, I bring it back to the point, that's why Mourinho says he did so well. He's like, look what I did with that team. Yeah. Like, I had them bits.
I can't wait for, though.
Yeah, go on.
United to just hit form, come second, and you and me a grand.
Imagine, the table's not like... This year, that's what I'm saying about Arsenal. Arsenal should be taking this chance because the table's so weird. Man United are doing so bad, and they're still very close.
Yeah, apart from Liverpool.
Yeah. Liverpool are flying, yeah.
The fact that if United had a run of probably like 8 games, they could genuinely get top 3 right now.
If they win every one.
I'm saying, they win every single game. But like right now, the way everyone is playing, and anyone throwing results to anyone, someone who's in 10th, it's kind of like the championship.
Yeah. It's getting more and more like that.
Liverpool out.
It's getting more and more like it's getting more and more like La Liga actually, where like you have the 2 clubs say.
But even right now, City on.
Yeah, but like historically, usually you'd expect City to be up there, right? Yeah, and then the rest of the clubs to be apart from that. So it's probably going to start becoming more like that. Whereas I hope this is where like West Ham were doing great at the start of the season, and then like they've done awful since almost like lower table now. They clubs like Leicester and stuff should really like invest money now because this is their chance to like become a top club now. Yeah. You got United and Arsenal like and Tottenham even like, struggling to get back in winning ways. Well, it's not even they're still close to the top 4 and still, but it's just they don't look like they can bring it back, right? I can't see United and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer like bringing that back.
No, I think United now. I reckon they'll get 7th.
Yeah, and they'd probably be grateful for that.
Yeah. Something around that,
Yeah, I think Spurs have done well to get in Mourinho, to be fair. Like, I think Pochettino's a great manager, but obviously something was wrong this year. And it's like every week that goes by, it becomes like more and more irreversible.
I can't wait to see that documentary.
Yeah.
That will genuinely be amazing.
Arsenal, they're so bad at... Well, I mean, obviously they've only had Wenger and then this guy for like the last 20 odd years, but they don't seem like the club to get rid of Emery and bring someone in that quick.
No.
Like they could have gone in for Mourinho.
Yeah,
and they should have done that or someone. And I feel like even now, watch them keep Emery, watch Man United get rid of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, sign Pochettino, and Arsenal will be like, damn.
Yeah, but Arsenal never know what they want.
No, I saw someone saying they should sack Emery and hire Mikel Arteta. Which, you know what? It's not too, like he's been second to Pep Guardiola. He's been learning.
Hasn't Solskjaer been the youth squad?
Yeah, it's a similar thing. Yeah,
doesn't mean I don't know.
They're both struggling. But that's probably it for football, right?
Yeah, let's move on from football because we've probably bored a lot of people by now.
Yeah. Thing is, we have such an audience where I feel like half of them hate football and don't care for it at all, and another half love football.
Yeah.
So it's like we have to like cater to both you guys. But yeah, moving on.
Yep.
Trending this week.
Yep.
One of the biggest stories is the new Tesla reveal.
Oh, the Cybertruck.
The Cybertruck. Did you? What was your first reaction? First of all,
I looked at it and went, "That is so weird."
I didn't think it was real.
I love it.
Yeah, I didn't think it was real. You know, I thought he came out with this to be like, check this thing out, and then they would like drive that car out of the way, and then there would be like a nice sleek car behind it. I thought they were just doing it for like clicks. I didn't know that was going to be the car.
So I really like it.
I love it.
I think it's just so like I think so many cars are just boring now.
Yeah, I don't necessarily look at it. I don't go, wow, that looks amazing. But I like what it does for cars. I like how it's different than everything else.
See, no, I think it looks amazing.
I know what you're saying, and I think it's ugly, but in a beautiful way.
I know what you mean.
See how people drive Lamborghinis, right? People buy Lamborghinis, not just because it's a nice car. They do it also for the image. Because it's like, check me out, I'm driving a Lamborghini. There's no way that, say you're in a I don't know, a Ford, right? You're in a Ford, yeah? You're in a Prius. Okay. You're at a red light, up pulls a Lamborghini, and then up pulls a Tesla Cybertruck. You're looking at the Cybertruck way more than the Lamborghini, right?
Yeah.
And it costs like 40K minimum compared to like 100, maybe, more. That car will turn so many more heads than the Lamborghini ever will do. Because it's ugly, and because it's ugly sick. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Have you ever seen the Simpsons episode where Homer designs a car?
Nah.
And he makes the ugliest car, but he makes it's so odd looking.
And that everyone...
No, I think everyone looks at it and just goes like, what the hell is this? This is the worst thing ever. But he's meant to be like a genius that will create the best car ever.
Yeah.
And he creates this thing and it's awful.
Okay.
I felt like when Elon Musk walked out, it was like that.
Yeah.
And it was like only one or two people will see the genius behind it. But I think I feel like it's like 70-30 in terms of 70% think it's actually kind of sick.
I think also you have to look in that 70-30, you have to go deeper into it and check the statistics, because I think the people who hate it are the boomers, you know, and you know what I'm saying?
Okay, boomer.
They're the kind of like old fashioned, like everything has to be a certain way. We have to have a car that looks like this. And the people that love it are kind of like the younger generation that are like, yeah, I want to see the world burn. You know, I want to see something new and shake up the world. Because obviously Tesla are already doing that with their battery,
the whole initiative,
electric based cars. Yeah, and they're doing it again now by bringing a car that no, it doesn't look legal, right? It doesn't look like
I saw someone tweet about people getting them in England, and I was like, yeah, fair enough. If you're getting one in London, like that ain't fitting in roads.
True, yeah,
it's huge.
Well, I know even Tesla normal ones, the ones that you
like
had,
the one I had,
wide, they're
that struggled.
They're pushing it, yeah. But I think I was reading a bit into it, and I was apparently the reason they've done that is not just to be like, oh, check us out. I think the material they're using, like the metal they're using, I think it's not as effective if you bend it. Like, it has to be like straight like that. Okay. That's why, because they were promoting the whole, this car is tough, right? So apparently they had a sledgehammer to the...
No, they threw...
No, they smashed the door, and that was fine. And then they got that metal thing and threw it at the glass.
Yeah, and it smashed. And they were like, oh, okay.
The guy swore. I was like, he went, OMFG. Yeah,
yeah. OMFG. I mean, that isn't the best sales pitch, is it, when you're there like, look at our unbreakable glass.
But then again, you know what's mad?
Twice.
Yeah, they did it twice. And that's, Elon was like, oh, you shouldn't have thrown it so hard. But you know what? I don't know if it could be marketing, right? Because after Elon's like, yeah, we're gonna fix that. Obviously, we're gonna make it better. And then he showed a video of it actually working behind, when they were testing production. I don't think it is, but you never know these days. They could have done that on purpose to generate more clicks, because that was a massive story. I was seeing it everywhere. Yeah. I was seeing it.
The thing is, though, you've seen the video of it, right?
Yeah.
So he throws it,
and
it does crack and stuff.
Doesn't go through.
Doesn't smash.
Yeah.
And I'm there like, obviously, he is promoting the fact that it won't even smash.
Yeah.
But I'm there like, I mean, any other car, you throw a rocket at it, it's smashing.
I imagine, yeah. I don't know. It probably will smash through.
The way he threw that.
Yeah.
It would. That's the first, well, I've watched a couple in the past, but not for a long time. Marques Brownlee.
Yes.
I watched his video on it. Because I was there like so intrigued by this car.
He vlogged. He doesn't usually vlog. He usually does it in his studio in New York.
I watched the one after that though.
Okay. Was he in his studio then?
Yeah.
Man, his videos are so high quality, right?
Yeah, they are.
Mad.
But I was there like, because I was trying to like see all the statistics of the car and stuff. Because it's like, obviously the car is like you know what it looks like. If you don't know what it looks like, just type in Tesla Cybertruck and you'll see a picture. You'll know which one it is straight away.
It's the weird looking one.
Then the cost of it is it's $40,000 for the base model. Then like 50 for a two engine whatever, two
motor or something.
Yeah, whatever it's called. 2 battery. Right. And then 60k for 3.
Yeah.
So like 60k for that is sick. I was literally there like straight away, like my future cars I want a Model X as my family car. I want a Roadster as my sports car. And I want a Cybertruck.
That's mad, yeah.
But then the other thing was the whole thing about how everyone buys Ford F-150s. Is that what they're called?
I don't know.
They're called something like that. That's the pickup truck that people buy.
Oh.
And they will literally buy one. 3 years later, they'll just get a new one of those. 5 years later, they'll just get a new one of those. They stick to that. And they were like, if Tesla, there was actually a whole thing of like, I think it might have been in Elon Musk's presentation. If they created a Tesla pickup truck, normal, people would have gone, why would I buy that?
Exactly, yeah.
So they created this, and everyone's like, oh, actually, that's so different that it's worth changing.
Exactly, yeah.
And did you see the whole thing of it versus a
I
Ford
saw.
F-150?
So if that,
they tied it.
Yeah, and I saw it take it up the hill,
and they both start driving, and it pulls it up a hill.
Mad.
That's mad. Like, and it's 0 to 60 in 4.9.
Yeah, apparently it's faster than a Porsche, right? A certain
4.9.
Porsche. 911. If I wasn't living in London, I would definitely get that car.
Yeah.
Like just because like I would love to just pull up to the red light and be like, "What is up? Look at my weird ass looking car. I'm from the future. Check this out." And it just would feel sick every time you go to Sainsbury's and get a meal deal. you pop back in that, you'll feel like a G.
Chuck it in your boot as well. Like chuck your meal deal in your boot.
Oh my! Like, I would never buy a truck. But I'll buy that truck.
No, yeah, I'd never buy a truck. But then the back roof as well looks sick.
Yeah.
Because it like goes up and you can change it as well for the solar panel.
Oh.
So that back thing that goes up and down to allow the truck to be open. Whatever, the pickup part to be open. You can change that and it can be changed to a solar panel. And it can charge, that solar panel can do, doesn't sound like much, 15 miles a day.
Okay. But everything adds up, right?
Yeah.
That's
and like,
money.
If you're in the middle of nowhere.
Oh yeah, true.
Say you're driving in a desert, which is, a pickup truck. You're driving in a desert.
Yeah.
But you're getting 15 miles a day extra just by still driving.
Yeah.
Like that's
mad.
And he said you can get it up to 60 miles if you change the wing door or the doors to solar panels too.
That's crazy.
I was like, this car's sick.
And then did you see the headlight? It's like a line.
And that looks sick. And then inside you got the marble.
Yeah.
And the steering wheel isn't a wheel. It's like a spaceship.
I thought it was a joke, man. When I saw it, I was like, isn't it real? And then he was selling it. So have you seen the numbers?
7-seater as well, I think.
Right.
7-seater?
I don't know that. That's mad.
No, it might be 5. I don't know. Might be 5.
These are the times where I just wish I wasn't in London.
Same. I wish I was in America and I lived just out of like a city.
Yeah. I love everyone. So they've done I feel like it's the trendy thing to do now is to pay £100, which is refundable.
£100 refundable deposit.
Yeah. So everyone's just buying them and just tweeting it.
So, yeah, I saw Stuart has one. I saw someone else get one.
I'd love to see who sticks with it towards the end. I'm not saying that these people are like fake flexing. I'm just saying like it's very easy to buy the
There's $100 that you can get back. Why would you not just do it? And
it's not
I
even
should really do it.
Yeah, you should do it just to get in the queue.
Yeah,
in whenever it won't be like 3 or 4 years.
2021, I think.
Okay, yeah,
or maybe 22.
And they'll push it back.
I think 21 in America, which means 22 probably here.
Yeah, and they always push it back
because the Roadster's 2020.
Damn, yeah, we should have put an order in just in case, just to get your like place in the production.
True.
Damn. But anyway, so Elon said that there was 140,000 orders. Now there's 200,000. I did the maths on 140,000 at 40 grand. Oh no, someone did the maths. You know how he tweeted out saying we've sold 147,000 at each percentage of each engine or whatever, and someone did the maths. It was 8 billion. They made 8 billion on like the actual cost if everyone went through with it.
Yeah.
Considering like I imagine less than half will actually go through with it when it's
8 billion.
Yeah. Well, think about it. 140,000 times 40,000 minimum. You have to put your calculator sideways. Your calculator won't do it. You have to go on sideways mode.
Let me look. So you're saying what?
147,000 times 40,000.
140,000 times 47,000.
It'll go to like 6 billion, right?
Yeah.
But then the guy was doing it higher than 40,000 because he was averaging.
Yeah, that was just a random.
Yeah,
but mad.
But now they're on 200,000. But it is worth noting that their share price of Tesla went down 6%, which I think equates to many, many billions. I don't know how much exactly. Because I think combined, I think a lot of like the people in charge, like investors, don't like it because
they're all boomers.
Yeah, and I guess a lot. To be fair though, I do see like I think this car's sick, but I can imagine why a lot of people, especially people who are in, have a lot of money on the line, invested in it, might be like, "Oh, I'm not sure," because it is polarizing, right? In a good way and a bad way. Like it's definitely going to turn heads. That's why it was trending so much.
Yeah,
and that's why it probably sold so much. But it is cool though. Like I feel like I'm in Blade Runner.
It hasn't actually sold those yet.
Yeah, exactly.
That's if it's done 200,000. There's $100 for each.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think less than half people would even commit to that.
Yeah,
because things change, but it's still sick though. And I can't wait to see one. Like,
the day I see one, I'm gonna be gassed. I'll be so gassed.
It's just cool, man. Like, at that price point as well. I know that might sound like a lot of money, but compare it to a lot of like normal cars.
So I mean, a new Audi A5 or something is like £30,000, £40,000, which is $40,000, $50,000.
And when you consider as well, like you are going to save some money on like fuel because you're going to, it still costs to charge a car, but not as much. And also,
like if you're doing it on the motorway, it's free.
Yeah, when the superchargers.
Yeah. So if you live near a supercharger,
you're
calm.
And when you sold yours, you still sold it for quite a high value, right? Did it depreciate as quick as normal cars?
It wasn't, but then literally about 2 weeks before I sold it, Tesla dropped their prices. By quite a bit, so I actually lost quite a bit.
Yeah, but I think you would probably lost.
But it still did
like
well.
If you had a normal car, I'm saying,
that
would depreciate a lot, right?
Yeah.
So, damn, Tesla's done bits.
Yeah. Oh, I love Tesla.
Yeah, you wouldn't have got rid of yours if you didn't move to London, right?
100%. I'm buying as soon as I move. As soon as I move out of like central London.
Yeah,
I'm buying another one back.
Yeah, 100%. Hopefully by then you get the Cybertruck.
The Roadster first.
Okay.
The Roadster's so sick as well, but that's not even out yet.
Well, if I bought a Cybertruck and you bought a Roadster, I could just drive over you.
You wouldn't catch me.
True, actually, that's true.
That
is true. That is true. Speaking of cars, and someone who donates a lot of cars to their friends,
and who also has a Tesla.
Yes, Mr. David Dobrik. I don't know why I said it weird. Mr. Dovrak. So I posted I asked my Discord and then I did like an Instagram story on like people give us some topics to talk about, and a lot of people kept coming back with the David Dobrik clip that's gone around. Have you seen it?
I saw a clip like an Instagram. Yeah.
So he did a video with like
I haven't seen the whole video.
Right. No, he did it with Men's Health actually. Men's Health. He was talking about men's wealth, I guess. And then someone reposted it to Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in that clip, he says that back in 2016 he was getting 60 million views on YouTube, and he would get a check for something around $250,000. And now he was saying, my guy was on a $4 CPM. That's mad, yeah.
On a 4-minute video.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I believe that.
You know what? So look at the podcast channel. Okay, on some videos that are like 4 minutes, CPM is mad.
True. That is
I don't know how it works.
CPM is,
But then one video will be 10 minutes and it'll be...
Only big old Susan understands it.
Only she can figure it out. Susan W. So he said after the adpocalypse, he didn't say necessarily because of it, he just said after it, he now gets 200 million views a month and he'll earn $2,000. So a lot of people are thinking, he's losing $200,000 a month, which definitely is. Definitely not making as much money as he used to do. But we were talking about his off podcast a while ago. There's a few reasons why, right?
Yeah, so I think...
And he just say it, to be fair. He just say why.
Yeah, but the way everyone said it is like, the adpocalypse, basically what PewDie calls.
Yeah.
Like, he...
Well, he caused it, but it wasn't... It shouldn't have been because of him, you know what I'm saying? Like...
I don't know what that was. Okay.
I don't know what it was.
There was a sound over there. No, he didn't. No, PewDie didn't cause it.
And also, I'm swear it was them people who were like doing videos, like they were like how to use a knife. It was I saw someone how to use a knife that gets past a stab-proof vest, and it had ads on it. So that combined and a bunch of all this stuff.
So everyone looks at that video though of David Dobrik and says, that adpocalypse has just cost him this much money.
Yeah.
In reality, like, knowing the ins and outs is pretty obvious anyway. It's not like I've watched every video of his.
Yeah.
Pretty much every single one involves a song that is copyrighted.
Yeah. And
he plays a decent amount of it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That instantly, he's not earning money.
Mm-hmm.
Then a lot of them, I watched the other day, I watched Steve-O jumped into like a hot tub from a roof.
Yeah.
Did a slide across dry ice.
Yeah, they'll do a lot of like...
took like smoking weed in a video.
Yeah, they'll take clothes off. They'll do like a few risque things,
stuff like that, and it's like that stuff can't be monetized.
Nah.
So
and he definitely has done more of. He always used to have like that type of stuff in his videos, but he's definitely more of it now. Which, by the way, makes the videos better. Like,
100%.
Yeah, we'll get onto that as well. But obviously, it's not just because they had Apocalypse, is what Sam is saying. I mean, obviously, he would have earned less money. He definitely wouldn't have earned that much money if he kept his videos clean and used non-copyright music. Because the Apocalypse has changed the way ads work on YouTube. Not necessarily taking the money away. It's just changed. It's more like you're more likely to get demonetized now.
Yeah,
and you're probably going to earn a little bit less depending on the content. But so I definitely believe him when he says he's earning 2,000 now. Like that is very low. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah, I'd still say it'll be a bit higher.
Yeah,
but then I don't know because they are all risky and involve copyright.
The music will take the revenue away straight away.
Yeah, so I don't know anymore.
Yeah, but I'm sure he's making more money than he ever has done now.
Yeah,
because of his his merch, his brand deals, his he's in a talent show now in America.
Podcast,
he's like,
everything.
Yeah, podcast as well. He's like celebrity status now.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, obviously, you have a lot of YouTubers who are celebrities, but like he's like, I say A-list. When we did that, TMZ bus. I'm saying A-list with YouTubers.
A-list YouTubers for sure.
Yeah,
I don't know what I put him in mainstream celeb.
He has to be like B.
Maybe B. Yeah,
and I think he will.
Because when you think of A, you are actually like
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
You're thinking Will Smith, Dwayne Johnson.
Maybe not even Dwayne. Yeah, definitely Dwayne The Rock Johnson. But you're thinking like Will Smith, right? Like
Will Smith.
People who are also
Leonardo
trending, but also
DiCaprio.
have been there for a long time.
Yeah.
But I think he will be there one day.
Potentially.
Definitely. I think he's definitely probably the...
Nah, I don't know.
You don't think so?
Nah, I'm actually almost tempted to say C-class.
Damn.
Right now. I'm not trying to be... Everyone's going to have a go at me. Like, I wouldn't even consider myself in the letters.
Yeah.
Like, just to clear up.
I think B because, like... Well, although...
The reason I don't say B is just because I reckon 90% of people over a certain age.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, I think in our age group, up to maybe 30 years old, maybe a little bit over.
Yeah, if you're going
they'll know. They'll say he's A-list for sure. But then you get to like the 60-year-olds, you'll say, "Who is David Beckham?" They'll probably know. Who is what? They'll probably know. Whereas David Dobrik, they'll be like, "Who?"
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, David Beckham, Will Smith, etc. A class.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of like a B class right now.
Do you go Drake A class?
Drake's A class.
There's a lot of old people don't know who Drake is.
That's the thing. The whole class thing is so impossible.
It's like a tier list.
Someone like Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, he won't be in it because
like where is he?
You have to say the same thing as
if you don't like
about David Dobrik. Like a certain demographic where know who he is. I think A-list you have to go with everyone knows who that is.
A-list
like
is
George
A-list
Clooney, Brad Pitt.
Yeah, for sure.
Whether they might not be trending as much as someone like David Dobrik, but unanimously, if you ask like a wide range of people from different demographics, ages, and that, you'll still know who he is. So maybe David Dobrik's not. Anyway, in our age group, he's probably the biggest celebrity.
Yeah.
On YouTube, he's definitely the leader, I say, of celebrity. It was Liza. But you know what I think is weird as well? So you see how Liza kind of took a step back from YouTube. I know she's doing her YouTube Red show now, so she's still on the platform very much. But she went kind of like mainstream and stopped doing her videos. I think David Dobrik, what he's doing smartly, and I'm always worried that he's going to stop, is that he keeps doing his vlogs. Which I think
but he did a thing saying that he didn't want to do it.
I know, and I keep hearing him on the podcast say he wants to do stuff like films and stuff. But I feel like when you do that and you lose like your core audience, you'll start
fading.
Yeah, like the reason he is so big is because we love his videos. Like his videos. Like YouTube videos are becoming more and more favorable to be watched than films.
I never get that is the thing. I never get what like Logan always said it. He was always there like, I don't want to be doing YouTube. I want to be the biggest entertainer in the world. I get that. You want to branch out. Yeah. But he almost said it as if I don't want to be doing YouTube forever.
Yeah.
I almost want to be an actor, etc.
It's like YouTube is becoming the new.
I'm like, what's
TV
wrong with,
say?
What's wrong with YouTube? You're your own boss. That's the only difference.
You can be the biggest person on YouTube, or you can be C-list in like movies. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I think the whole thing is like respect. Because, for example, like if I go to a Call of Duty event, I went to a Call of Duty event, and this is going to sound incredibly big-headed. I went there, and they were kind of like, "Oh yeah, we kind of expect you to tweet out the game and stuff like that."
Yeah,
it might not have been Call of Duty actually, but then like someone from 3 seasons ago on Towie, went and they tweeted it out, and they were like, "Oh my god, they tweeted it out! Oh my god, got gas!" And I was like,
the perception definitely is,
and I was kind of like, this guy also it got like 4 likes.
Yeah,
and I'm kind of there like, I don't want to be a whole thing of like, oh, I get more likes. Yeah, but it's kind of like,
And
the brand manager there had more likes.
Yeah,
it's not.
Mainstream definitely is and will be for a while still more favorable, and it still is very important. I saw someone arguing on Twitter. They were saying the person who runs or who invented or created Love Island is the same person who created the I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, which is mad. And they were saying like, I think like Tom Sharman, he was saying like the amount of people who are like glued to these shows because of this guy is mad. Yeah. And then I think Reeve was arguing like, and he was saying that YouTube is still neglected in comparison to shows like that, I believe.
Yeah, 100%.
But then Reeve came in and Reeve was like, to be fair though, they're getting like 3.4 million live viewers from the UK. Any YouTuber would kill to have that number.
Yeah, for sure.
So like people who, when people say, oh, YouTube is the new TV, but then neglect TV, it's like TV is still massive.
It is still massive. It's just declining. I think.
Yeah.
Like for example, at JJ's fight,
yeah,
you know how I went to JJ's dressing room after.
Mm.
I struggled to get to his dressing room.
Yeah.
Like I had to call about 4 people and then get brought in by someone and then pass to someone else and then get brought in.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Josh Denzel from, what's his name?
Yeah, Love Island.
Yeah. I saw him.
Yeah.
He literally just walked around, like balled about.
To be fair, he was like with JD or something, right? But still.
Then just balled into the dressing room.
Yeah.
And I was there like, he was a nice guy.
Yeah, they're great guys.
Quite a bit. But I was just there like, he's literally walking around without anyone asking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I live with this dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, please, let me in.
Yeah, I think it's still like TV is still a powerhouse and the mainstream media is still huge, but like it's just like trending, like every single month, and it's like people like David Dobrik are pioneering YouTube. So it's like you're pioneering, you're making this great, and you're the top of it. Like don't stop it. Like I know he's doing less videos now. He's doing 2 a week instead of 3. But I think
just
that's
hoping
mainly
he doesn't
because
go less because of the show.
Yeah.
Because he might go down to like 1 because he's doing so much of the show.
Yeah, I genuinely believe he dropped an episode a week. Mainly to make the videos better because he could have been burning out doing so much because his videos are now mad.
Yeah, his videos would have like he would have struggled soon.
Yeah, because in that video he's saying like he'll spend like 50 grand for like 3 seconds, and that what will make the whole video so much better. Like he does make some of the best content on YouTube.
Yeah, for sure.
And he doesn't compromise, and like because he uses his copyrighted music, and that makes the videos better. And it's like it's like he's saying I'm building my brand, and you guys can join it or not. So he's got like a core audience now who will buy his merch and support him what he's doing. So that's where he'll monetize it rather than like he won't care that. Well, obviously he'll be glad that he would be glad if he got 200k more a month still from YouTube, but he's still generating income from like other areas,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he's killing it. But yeah, I hate to see it. Like, I hate to see people like Logan and David who are at the top of the like game leave the platform. It's like, oh man,
it is annoying.
It's like Liza. I used to love Liza's videos, and she just doesn't make as much anymore, and that's sad. Like, and I don't watch her show. I've never seen it. It might be good, probably is good, but
the thing is, I know like from experience because it's a YouTube show, isn't it?
Yeah,
I know from experience she's not going to have 100% creative control.
Yeah,
and I'm like, her videos, she had 100% control, and that's why I liked them.
Yeah, but then again, she's like hosting like she was hosting like the red carpet at like the Met or something like the gala or something, the Met Gala, some big fashion show. So she's doing big things. She's definitely like still doing bits, like one of the biggest creators out there. But it's just sad. Like
things, you never know what they want to do.
Yeah,
like if she wants to be, a mainstream celeb, then it's like that's what you got to
exactly,
do. Like,
exactly.
What she's doing is the right thing.
It's just sad that the people say this doesn't ever happen, but say people who loved our podcast. I don't know who out there do that, but
who did that?
I said that wrong. Anyway, people who love our podcast. Imagine like one day we're only doing this so we can get a Radio 1 show. That'd be horrible, right?
Yeah,
because the Radio 1 show won't be as good as. Well, I'm not saying this is better than Radio 1. I'm just saying, what I'm saying?
We're better than Radio 1.
People who love our show will love this format. Whereas if we go and change it or go more mainstream, it's not accessible anymore. They won't like it as much, and then people might see we've used this as a stepping stone. So, say the people who love Logan Paul's vlogs, and there are a lot of them. Imagine just seeing him just stop to go and do acting movies. It would suck because you're part of the reason they're doing so well now, and it's like they're giving up on you. And when Logan says I'm going to go and do this, it literally feels like he's like using YouTube and he doesn't respect the platform.
Yeah,
I hope that makes sense because I said that so awkwardly.
Yeah, I wouldn't see it as like disrespectful as a viewer though.
Okay,
like I wouldn't say like me as a fan of Liza Koshy, her now stopping YouTube as much like a lot. I wouldn't see that as like, I felt like she kind of just used her YouTube to do this.
Yeah.
I genuinely think she still enjoyed it and everything. Like it was still...
Oh yeah, I think she still enjoyed it, but I think if you asked her what would you rather have, your YouTube audience or like this new thing, she would say the new thing, the mainstream.
Yeah. I don't know.
She wouldn't be in it. Like, she wouldn't be in the mainstream if it wasn't for YouTube. Like,
but she may not have started the YouTube channel to do that. She may have decided it like after she started seeing some success and like.
True, because like David Dobrik, Logan, Liza came from Vine, right? So they weren't like necessarily like born into YouTube, but still, I would just hate it if David Dobrik stopped making videos.
I'd hate it just because it's like the one I watch about 3 people every video.
Yeah, consistently.
Yeah, I don't know who I watch actually.
And yes, I would like to see him in Jumanji, but like I wouldn't, I wouldn't take that over his vlogs.
Yeah,
but I guess it's about him really. He might. That might be
the
his
one
goal
about
as a
acting
kid.
for me is always like if you're watching a YouTuber and they go into acting, say Logan Paul for example.
Yeah,
I'm always there like, okay, if I watch Logan Paul, it's because I enjoy Logan Paul.
Yeah.
When you're an actor,
you're being someone else now.
He's not Logan Paul.
Unless you can get cast, unless you're so funny, like someone like Kevin Hart, where you're cast in movies as yourself, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Then that's.
Well, Logan's not. Yeah.
Like what's his film? The Thinning.
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
That was called.
Yeah, The Thinning.
Yeah, it's like he's not playing Logan. He still is Logan, obviously. Like you still look at him, and it's like, but it's he's not being him.
Team Maverick,
Yeah, he's not like I'm a savage. I'm trying to think what YouTubers I watch now. Like, what YouTubers do you watch?
David Dobrik.
I'm talking. You watch every single upload they do.
I watch Cody Co.
Okay,
that's a recent one.
See, Cody Co I watch, but I'm not saying I watch every video he does.
Yeah, there's some Pokemon guys I watch. It's weird, man. Like, I find myself starting to watch YouTube how JJ does. You know how like JJ literally will watch the eight videos in his recommended. Is it?
See, I'm the opposite. I don't watch many videos. I watch every David Dobrik video, including like second channel. I watch Laserbeam.
Okay.
I find myself watching it and like I enjoy them.
Yeah.
But I'm just watching them like I don't really know. Like I'm sat there like they're really good. And I don't know why. Like I'm just like, okay. Sure.
I don't watch them, but I'll give them a shot. You know what? I do love watching YouTube videos, but I don't think I don't have like a process on what I watch. I literally just click what I like.
But that's what I'm saying about like his, for example. I'm literally there like I see it, I click it.
Yeah, I have notifications on for David Dobrik.
Oh, I don't have notifications on for anyone.
I have quite a few people.
I should. Hit the bell for this.
Yeah, hit the bell for this. I have a lot of people who like I'll keep an eye on. So throughout the whole fight, I've got Logan as on notifications, and it's not because I want to watch his videos necessarily. It's because I want to see what he's up to. You got to always like keep tabs on the enemy.
Logan, I watched like pretty much every video. JJ's main channel, I watched every video.
I'm the opposite. I watch JJ's second channel now more than main.
Well, I mean, he doesn't post.
Yeah, that's
now.
true. That's true.
But
Yeah, he'll do a music video on his
posted.
main.
I'm trying to think who else there is that I watch like every single video. No, I think that's genuinely it. Like, all the guys like you, Freezy, Cal, Ethan, everyone like that.
Now and then.
I'll watch like most of them while I will click on every single video pretty much.
Yeah.
But say like you, for example, if you go through a phase where you start posting a lot, I will miss some.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then like a lot of them, like Ethan's one, for example, he did a workout the side men's set.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And I kind of like, I'd say I watched about 60% of it in total. Yeah. I was kind of there like, all right, like watching it, I skip a little bit.
You know what it is? So I'd say before, I started maybe filming or being involved in more of your videos, I would watch more of them when I was just at home. Once you start becoming friends with once you have your friends, right?
It's almost weird watching them.
Well, it's kind of like you watch them to see what they're up to, rather than enjoying the video.
Yeah.
So if I didn't know you guys, I would watch every single Cyber Sunday from start to end. Now I watch them, but it's mainly to see like
what we've been doing.
What have you made? Like, how good is the video this week? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it edited well? That's what I'm looking at, which sucks because we know each other. I watch JD's video. I'm like, oh, the background looks trash. Clean up your plate. Whereas before I would just watch it and enjoy it. I think that's a part of it. As a YouTuber, as someone who creates, it's not a friend thing. Yeah. As someone who creates content, you're always like nitpicking the videos, seeing what you can do. Can you like take some inspiration from this? Yeah. Whereas when you're just a consumer, like I watch a Netflix show and I just watch it. I imagine someone who directs shows watches Netflix and be like, oh, what's going? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're like in the industry, you'll see things at a different light. When it's the same reason I don't listen to a lot of music.
Yeah, I know. You like Tali doesn't either.
It's because like I'll listen to it.
I listen to so much more music than both of you combined.
It's not like I don't know music because of that. I still listen to a lot of it, but every time I listen to it, I'm listening to the mix, the lyrics. I'm not listening to it as like a fan.
Yeah.
apart from like a few people like Kanye or 50 Cent, I listen to as a fan. Whereas certain artists, I listen to that, I'm like, ooh, not sure about that, you know, and that sucks. I wish you could like take yourself away from that and just watch it as like as a fan, you know. But
well, as you mentioned, Cyber Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen this week's Cyber Sunday? I was just like, you know what? That's a little segue I thought I'd take.
Yeah, you did well with it. I saw it, yeah. I didn't see all of it. Again, I did what you do. I watched a bit of it, then I skipped through, and then I had to post a video, so I clicked off. Damn,
so we did real life bingo. So basically, it was like we went into teams. Me and JJ, Josh and Toby, Harry, Ethan, Vic, and it was like we had a 16 4x4 grid of things that we had to do.
When Harry was reading them off, it was like it was never going to end. Like they started off normal, like look at the London Eye.
Yeah.
Then it got to like find a Vic.
Find someone that looks like Vic.
It's just classic Harry. Like
find a crime scene, things like that. So that video, honestly, I've never felt so like. I don't know what it was. Imagine jet lag without wanting to sleep. You know how you feel when you have jet lag?
Yeah.
Like you're mentally tired, physically tired, but not sleepy tired, if you know what I mean. That made no sense, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no.
I had that walking around and I'm literally with JJ just like, I just can't, like, I'm trying my best to be the video. I'm just there like, I'm just so, that's where mine and JJ's side, if you watch it, me and JJ are so like, oh, there's this.
Yeah,
it kind of works though. In the
works,
video.
yeah. You don't know. I didn't notice you were ill but I didn't notice maybe when you guys were seeing the Spanish guy.
Yeah,
it was like that's really sick, and you guys were kind of saying this is sick rather than like it being sick to you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's like you could. I guess now you say that I could see how you might mean that, but
yeah,
it didn't make the video any worse.
Well, we actually said afterwards, we were like, actually, because the others did so well, they all started getting gassed.
Yeah. Whereas
me and JJ were walking around just like, yeah, oh, we've got this. This is easy.
Yeah,
this is easy.
And that's a good thing about you guys always switching the teams up and doing different like team based things is because everyone has like different. It's like juxtapositions, right? Someone's gassed, someone's annoyed. Like when you do, that's why the holiday videos are so perfect because some of you guys are in the best mood and some are in the worst mood. And it's like the worst holiday makes you guys all get madder and madder. Whereas like when you're in the good team, you're like.
Have you watched the last holiday video where we will go to Benidorm?
No,
still haven't watched that. So if
I watched
you
the road
watch
trip
video,
finally. I watched the road trip.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
So if you watch the Benidorm video, so like the road trip one,
like
I'm in a horrible mood. I'm literally
your holiday sucks.
It was so like it was so bad that I was just there like this is me and Ethan just like this is the shittest thing I've ever been.
you guys go to like Wales,
yeah,
and then for like 3 hours, and then Josh tells you to go somewhere else.
Yeah, we go to the Gavin and Stacey bit, and we're just like, this is where as we're pulling in, Ethan goes, "This is where Gavin and Stacey is." Open an envelope. This is where Gavin and Stacey's filmed, and we're like, okay, now what?
Yeah.
In a couple hours, go here, and we're like, is that it?
But like, I know that makes it so. It makes you guys be so much more angry, but it makes the video so much better.
Yeah.
So it's
like the Benidorm one, because there was a load of comments like, "Oh, Ethan and Simon," because Ethan got away with it because it was like, "Oh, he's been on the bad team twice now."
Yeah.
Simon's just in a bad mood. Blah blah. Blah. So then in the next one, I really tried to keep my spirit up.
Okay.
So the whole video, I'm there like, "Oh no, guys, we're in Benidorm. Like, let's go out." That's and a lot of the comments are literally like, my Reddit was full of like, "Let's appreciate Simon kept the moods up here," because Ethan's literally there like, "I hate everything. I hate everyone. I'm not having fun off camera. Guys, I hate this."
That's why you went to Sticky Vicky, right?
Yeah.
You were in a good mood in that one.
I was there like, this is jokes.
Yeah. Maybe it was Sticky Vicky who put you in a good mood. But no, so the bingo video.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I saw the title and the thumbnail and I was like, I feel like this is not a banger as much as you guys have been doing. Until I watched it and I was like, you know what? This is a banger. This is so fun. Like, the content is amazing.
It didn't do that well in terms like, you know how the analytic, it says, there's analytics where it says like out of your last 10 in the first 2 hours, how well it's performed.
Yeah.
Wasn't doing that well. And we were kind of there like, this is a good video. It's just, it's one of those ones that's like, it's not that enticing to click on.
Yeah.
Because
yeah, that's what I felt. But the video was amazing. Like, it was great.
Real life bingo is like,
yeah, okay, I've not seen it before.
I know what that is.
So when you guys do Tinder, it's like, okay, you're taking like something that already exists and putting your own spin on it. So it's like it's very clickable because of Tinder and because of Sadman.
And there's a girl on thumbnail.
Yeah, and there's a girl. Yeah, and when you do like the game shows or to Wipeout, it's like yeah.
You know what that is.
Yeah, when it's bingo, it's like bingo's bingo.
Yeah,
it's like Sidemen 10,000 chess, which you should do. You should do real life chess as you guys as the
second channel. More Sidemen.
yeah. But you know what I'm saying? So like I was like, ooh, but then I watched it and I was like, yeah, this is gas. It's so funny.
I mean, it is like, so obviously we don't know what each other did during it.
Yeah.
And we just come back and they're all just like, yeah, we lit a dog poo on fire. It's just like, oh my God. Okay, yeah.
you guys, up to where I saw, you guys just looked at the heater at one of the restaurants and was like, that's fire. But that was funny. That's what added to the video, you know.
And then the Spanish guys are.
So yeah, that was so good.
So we then go from there to the London Eye.
Yeah.
We're like, cool, we've ticked 3 things off. And we're like, now let's see a shark because the aquarium's right there.
Yeah. I saw you guys walking to
And
the
we go
aquarium.
in and this is off camera, I think. We go in and we're like, yeah, we're literally just going to go in and see a shark come out.
Yeah.
As we go in, security guard's like, why have you got a camera? Like, you've got a camera and a photographer. Like, why you got so many cameras?
It was best with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're like, he's like, you can't do this kind of thing. And we're like, oh no, we're literally just like, they've said no flash.
Oh, because you weren't even using the vlog, were you? That's why also Ethan wasn't allowed to film when he was asking about Santa.
Yeah.
That's the issue. You know, when you're vlogging when you've got a cameraman and a photo man,
instantly everyone's like, don't film.
If you walked in with a G7X, fine.
No problem.
Yeah.
But it actually kind of worked out because the security guard was like, you can't do that. We were like, they said just no flash.
Yeah.
They said we could, but no flash.
Okay.
Then he's like, sorry, I got to get my manager. Manager comes over and he's just
Do you
like,
know you?
oh, KSI.
Yeah,
he didn't know
that's
JJ.
good. Okay.
He's like, KSI. JJ's like, yeah, we're doing this thing. And I explained the idea to him. And he's like, yeah, we just literally want to see a shark.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. We're just a shark and we're done. So he's like, oh, okay.
He's like, I'll take you to swim with the shark if you want.
Well, he takes us. So to see a shark, you go downstairs, you do the whole walk, and then you get to the end and there's the sharks and with the big, like, it's a big glass wall kind of thing.
Yeah,
you can see the shark. He doesn't take us there. He takes us into this like locked door, puts his card up, unlocks the door. We're standing above the sharks and he's just like, yeah, here you go, feed them. So we're there just like throwing things in, feeding the sharks.
What are you throwing? What are you feeding them with?
I don't know.
Humans.
Yeah.
Damn.
Him.
Through Bassin.
But yeah, he's like, we just start feeding the sharks and it's just like, it's so odd.
That's the power of being KSI.
It is. But then the issue was, he was then like, oh, okay. Like he talked to us loads about the sharks and stuff. And then he was like, oh yeah, we'll go downstairs now. We went downstairs. And I'd say we were in the aquarium for about 35 minutes in total.
No.
And we were there like, he was very informative. He was very nice. The issue is we had,
got to go now.
however long we had, like 2-3 hours, whatever.
We got to get set fire to some dog poo, mate.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm really sorry. We literally wanted to come in. Like Josh, when he goes in, him and Toby, they go in.
Same aquarium?
Yeah. So they go in with like a camera and they just go, they walk straight downstairs, go, there's the shark. All right, leave.
Damn.
That's it. Like they literally were in and out in, I'd say 3.5 minutes.
I guess they had a different security guard than you then.
No, they just didn't. They weren't talking to the higher up guy that recognized JJ.
Yeah, but I'm saying that the security guard didn't even let you guys in originally.
They didn't go in with Con. They had a cameraman and they purposely didn't go in with the cameraman.
Smart.
Yeah.
That's smart.
For that reason.
You had 2.
Yeah.
Damn.
But we said to the guy as well, we were first ones there, we were like, if you see anyone else with cameras today, by the way, don't let them in. Don't let them film.
Okay, nice.
And he was like, oh, I can try.
Okay,
They turned up. That was a good video.
What I thought was funny is the guys, you had to get a smash glass and you had to get a phone box. And I think, was it Ethan and Harry? They found a phone box that had a smash glass.
Yeah.
Or was it Josh? I don't know, someone.
That was a nice little double.
Yeah, I want to watch the rest of it. I was just uploading a video, so I popped off. And that's last night when I was falling asleep watching Man United, that I don't know. It's tough, really, because I guess every video you guys do, like, it's entertaining because of you guys and like the dynamics you got. But yeah, that's still as good as every other video you guys have done.
So
it may not do very well.
I was speaking to JJ about literally the day before that, and I was saying how I said like I felt off, and we were having to talk about it, and we were like,
before you filmed it,
yeah, and we were having a talk, and we were like, the good thing about the Sidemen especially is if I'm having like I had an off day, then I was like off, but you have 6 people to carry you kind of thing.
Yeah.
So then today,
well, JJ was ill, right?
We filmed a game show. I'm not going to say what it is or anything.
Damn.
But JJ was ill this morning. Like I woke up and he's like, yeah, I'm in A&E right now because I've been throwing up and everything. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, yeah, I'm not making the time we have to get there for.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, now I'm going to a different doctor to get like medication, blah, blah. Now a different doctor. He turns up obviously a bit late. And he turns up and he's like, he's got like a rash on him and stuff. He's just itching. The whole video is just like, you can see he still does insane.
Trying, yeah.
JJ always does well in videos, but you can see he's not 100%.
Yeah, no.
And then I was just said to him, I was like, just take it easy. Like this again, 6 of us. Yeah. And this game show is honestly, if you watch it, it's It's probably the worst we've done at trying to do a serious game show.
Okay.
But I'd say it's potentially one of the funniest game shows we've done.
Hey, okay, I'm gassed for that one.
Because it's just like, the whole thing, within about 5 minutes, are just like, well, this doesn't even make any sense. You know what? Side minute. Done. We just ruin it instantly. So yeah.
Has it got some moments like what the whole milk thing, with when Ethan was like...
There's one or two of them.
Okay, nice.
If you want a spoiler.
What, not now.
Okay, I'll tell you off camera.
Off air,
yeah. Two people start just randomly wrestling.
Okay, nice. Usually we'll spoil the Sidemen videos, but we'll do it when...
After it's out and a couple of days after.
Well, sometimes we'll do it before it's out, but we know it's going to be when this podcast is out.
Yeah, this one will be out before that.
This podcast will be out before that. Yeah.
So enjoy that. I'm not saying which game it is. I'm also not saying who's doing what. It's a good one.
Yeah, I guess to go back a little bit, I watch videos like in my own pace. It's like, how people are ready on
over days.
Yeah, they're ready on Sunday to watch the Sidemen video.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'll watch a bit of it then I'll be like, all right, I'm going to save this when I'm like chilling. I'm chilling, watching TV. Oh, I'm not watching TV, but I've been playing FIFA or something like that, and I'll just have it on. Same with like David Dobrik. To be fair, I have notifications, but I always.
What do you mean you can't pause his videos?
No. I don't mean that. I don't pause them. So what I mean with the Sidemen ones, I'll watch a bit of it.
You don't wait for it to come out. You're like, I'll watch it when I.
Yeah, so I'll watch like.
I do that.
I recently watched the Sidemen Road Trip, for example. It's been out for like a month now, but I'm like, you know what? Now's the time. Yeah. But David Dobrik, what I do with his videos is I'll line them up. So I'll get like I'll wait till like 4 are out, and I'll watch them back to back to back. Because I went through a stage when I first like started seeing his videos where if you go into his channel, he's got a playlist where it starts from 1, his first ever one, and I ended up just watching them all. I did the same thing with Casey Neistat when he started popping, and I did the same thing with Gary Vee. Like, and you know what? It's the worst moment. People probably do this with the podcast. They'll go back, watch the first ones, and then at some point you catch up. It's the worst thing ever because you go from watching like David Dobrik on tap to then waiting a week.
Yeah,
to then waiting, So, Speaking of waiting a week, have you ever called an Uber and waited a whole week for it to arrive?
You know what? Right. This is an awkward one though.
Go on.
Because Uber, like, I was talking to Josh about it, and Freya is very against Uber.
Yeah, because her dad is a
black cab driver.
Yeah.
Yeah. As in a black cab, not he is, Anyway.
He's not a car.
And he was telling me the stats and stuff, and he was like, there's something like 14. This is probably very wrong. It was something along like 14,000 people in 3 months or something like that have been driven by someone that isn't who it says on the Uber.
Yeah. So what? That's kind of true, but not true at the same time. So what's happening is, in Uber, they allow you to change your photo. Say you've got an Uber account.
Yeah.
I can come on there and I can change your photo to my face and my name. Or maybe not my name at least, but my face. So then someone calls an Uber. I arrive in the Uber as the driver and it still says my photo.
Okay.
But I'm not the one who has the account. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, I'm not saying this
people without like licenses and stuff.
Yeah. So it's not, for example, like, your photo being on the Uber and me pulling up.
Yeah.
That might happen, but that's not what's happened with the 14,000 people. It's about people using it in a different... It's like me signing up for the account and then giving it you and you putting it on, which is bad, obviously, of course. But just to clear it up, because I had that same confusion. I was like, that's so scary. But then I was like, okay, it's not exactly that. I'm sure there are people who do that. But yeah, it's still unsafe though. And I did hear Uber come back. Anyway, for those who don't know, Uber, have lost their license. we went straight into that. Uber have apparently are going to lose their license in London, which is now the second time it happened. Because I know a while ago they said the same thing and then they won the appeal, I guess, and continued. So Uber are now going to lose their TfL license, which means that in London you're not going to be able to call Ubers anymore.
I don't think that's going to happen for
no.
Like we were talking about today, and Harry was just like, I can't see it happening. It's just going to be an appeal after appeal after appeal. Because Josh was like, they've got 21 days now. Before they had like a year or something.
True.
Now it's 21 days, and Harry was just like, yeah, but they're just going to get another appeal. Yeah. That'll last another 6 months. In 6 months, appeal again. That'll last another 6 months. It's just going to keep going.
Because I saw Uber respond and say they're going to appeal it again, obviously, and say that just 3 months ago, TfL were happy with what Uber were doing in the steps that they made to increase security and the measures. I mean, obviously, there's still loads more they need to do to be like. Yeah, the trouble is right. Okay, the trouble is that Uber is just so much better than cabs.
Yeah.
And like,
That's, yeah.
And you got to understand, people who are in a rush, people who need to get from A to B, don't care how, like, it's not, I know a lot of people do, people who are more vulnerable than I am, say, but for example, I personally I'm willing to take the risk just to get somewhere. You know,
that it's someone that isn't who should be driving.
Yeah.
But it's still a driver.
Yeah, as bad as it sounds, I don't care. As long as that guy in there is nice to me.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like Addison Lee is good, and like, you know, if you're gonna come back from an airport, get Addison Lee.
Yeah,
because it's like, that's something you could book in ahead of time. But say I'm like, all right, we're going out tonight. All right, yeah, let's go. Addison Lee always takes like 40 minutes.
Yeah, and the amount of times, even me and JJ were trying to get somewhere, and we were trying to get an Uber, and it was like, 10 minutes away, cancel on us, blah, blah, blah. So we were like, all right, let's just jump in a black cab. We got in, and we just didn't even, like, his light was on, and he didn't even open his door to us. He just drove off. The next one we go to, we're saying, we didn't want to go to like East London. He's like, nah, I'm not doing that. Just drives off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I've never met a nice one. I've never met Freya's dad, so I'm not saying he's not.
It's not like when people have a go at like the way, you know, the traditional cab drivers are. It's not everyone. It's just a few people. But I've definitely had experiences where I just don't like it. I don't like being in them cars. Like they also screw you over. If you don't know the route, they'll screw you over. They'll charge you more. And I know there's plenty of nice people out there. I've had a few journeys that have been all right, but I've had so many that are horrible.
So the other thing I learned as well is because obviously Freya knows because of her dad.
Yeah,
she's like, I think it's not illegal, but they have to have a card reader in the cab.
Yeah, and they always say machine's not working.
Machine's not working because they get a higher percentage if they take cash.
Yeah, and
the amount of times, like at the old house, I'd go to the station, get a cab to the house.
Yeah,
and they'd always say it's not working, and I'm sat there like I'm literally looking at the machine.
Yeah,
and it says like, you know, put card or whatever.
Yeah, and then I think it's because back in the day when Uber was first starting to appear in London, you know, the one big thing they had over cab drivers is that you didn't have to use cash. Like, you don't have to use cash. You just get in, get out, and your ride's done. It charges your card. And obviously now, I think TfL made it like you have to have a card reader in your card, especially contactless as well. Like, it took them a while to even get contactless now. Yeah, and that is available in every car. Just goes to the ease of it. But I guess one way to put this is I do prefer the whole ride calling apps rather than the black cabs.
Yeah.
So not necessarily Uber. I don't care who it is. Like, if we had like Lyft in the UK, I would use that.
If a new one comes
about. Cap 10 now, for example, that people are using. Like, all right, I'm gonna use that. But it's just that way of getting cars. You know, you just order it, it arrives. Addison Lee is the same way. The system of that is amazing. I would use that everywhere if they arrive straight away, and if it wasn't a fortune.
Close Uber, just add about 2,000 more Addison Lee drivers.
Yeah. Like, and make them not all be those like
the big
cars. Yeah, make them a little bit cheaper, and I'll be in that. It's just because I don't know, man. Like, I've had so many bad experiences with the cab drivers versus the Ubers.
No, I'm the same.
I had one big thing I was going to say as well about it, but I think it'll be back. I don't think it can't. I can't. I agree with Harry. I can't see.
Just be delayed.
Yeah, I can't see a London without Uber. Yeah, it's so big now. But I do agree. They do need to be better. You know, they need to pay their people better. Apparently, they pay them awful. They need to like increase security. Let me ask you this, right?
Okay.
In LA, have you ever seen a taxi?
Yeah.
An actual taxi?
Yeah.
I've never seen one. So we were trying to get an Uber, and traffic was mad. And someone with us said, let's just get a cab. And me and JJ like...
The hotel there was always...
We looked around, and I was like, there's no cabs in LA.
There are. There definitely are.
I've never seen one.
100%.
Like a cab with like a light on top.
Yeah.
I've never seen one.
They're not normally yellow though.
No, they're not yellow.
Yeah, they're not like the New York ones.
I've never seen a yellow. I would definitely have known if I saw a yellow cab.
Yeah, they're not like the New York ones.
No.
Most of them are normally like red and green or something like that. The ones I've seen anyway.
Okay. Oh, maybe. Are you sure you're not thinking of Vegas?
Yeah.
Okay. at least at the moment, and the trip we went to recently, we looked around everywhere and couldn't see one at all. And that had a weird thought that they just don't exist.
Mad.
Yeah. Anyway, time for the questions now.
Well, I got one last thing.
Oh, go on, go for it.
Have you seen the whole blue story?
Yeah, that's mad.
Yeah.
I
called it blue vans today. Yeah. It's because I saw an article that literally called it blue vans. And I don't know why.
Well, for those who don't know what we're talking about...
Yeah, you explain it.
Blue Story. What's the first one that you told me? Sharrow.
What?
We're talking about the same thing here.
What?
Explain Blue Story.
No, the whole thing I'm talking about is View.
Yeah.
But
what's that? I'm sure.
Shiro Story.
Yeah, that's the guy. The guy who wrote Blue Story is that.
Oh, Ratman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, Ratman. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not. Yeah, he banged all the Shiro stories out, did amazing. Then that's now done this film.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So apparently, a bunch of kids or a bunch of youths.
So at the cinema in Birmingham.
Yeah, Birmingham.
In Birmingham. I said Birmingham. There was a huge gang-related violent.
It was like
thing.
Teenagers holding machetes.
Yeah, apparently they arrested like a 13-year-old girl that was holding a machete.
Yeah.
So because of that incident, they then have decided to pull Blue Story out of all View cinemas.
Nationwide, yeah.
Because it happened at a View cinema.
Yeah, but
it was at a Frozen 2 screening.
Yeah.
But the guy from View has now said there was over like 462 incidents within like a 25-hour period.
Oh.
Of the film being released or something like that. And I'm kind of there like, I'm so on offense. Because I'm there like, I do get it, but isn't the whole point of the film to kind of, it's actually against that?
Yeah, it's not. It's not
there going like, oh, we're cool because we walk around with machetes and shit.
It's not endorsing it.
Yeah. So but at the same time, it's talking about it, which kind of, I don't know, makes...
Yeah, it's like, how many gangster films are there out there? They don't ban them.
True. But I don't know, it's one of those things that's like, do the people, like those people in Birmingham, are they just hearing about the film without watching it and thinking like, oh, that's what's cool now because you watch the film and you're kind of like, oh, they're cool, but it doesn't endorse them. It actually does the opposite.
Yeah, I mean,
but you have to see the film to know that.
If they are there because of Blue Story, and I don't even know if that's true, it could have been a completely unrelated thing though. It could have been like, we're planning to do this, and it's just a coincidence that happened on the same day. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
Did you have a point to that?
But it's gone. It's gone. Now, even if it, I completely got thought. It's just messed up. Like the amount of like, I definitely feel like there's prejudice. They're like, oh, well, we're going to ban this film because of this. Like, this has led to this
because of the culture of it.
Yeah. Whereas they don't ban like there's a new Irishman film with like what's his name, Al Pacino in that gangster movie. They're not going to ban that.
No. But there's probably not gangster fights happening outside cinema.
Yeah, but still, they wouldn't, even if they were. Like, I don't know.
Look
at America aren't banning guns, and that's one of the main reasons. Like, the
thing I hate is like those people have literally stopped everyone that worked on it and everyone that wants to see it from seeing it and having it out there.
Yeah,
like, it's so.
And what you're saying about like, I've not seen the film, but if the film's going to be there, trying to show a message about knife crime and how it shouldn't be happening, then them banning the film is actually going against what they're doing by... Yeah,
I mean, I actually haven't seen it either. So,
no.
But yeah.
Yeah, but if they're trying to stop things like this happening, banning it, they should play it more. they should have every single showing that day showing the film, man. But now I haven't seen it yet. But I'm so bad at I've not seen any films in the cinema recently. I've got a cinema card where I pay monthly to see all the films. I haven't seen anything. I'm looking forward to Frozen 2 though.
I need to go see this.
Yeah, go and see Blue Story as well. Is it called Blue Story or Blue Story?
Don't know. Blue Story.
You showed me that shower story, and that was one of the sickest things I've ever seen. Yeah, that was
really sick.
So if it's anything like that, I'm gassed.
Yeah. I'm actually going to go see... I might go see that soon. Blue Story.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to go see, hopefully anyway, see Joe Sugg in Waitress.
Oh, damn. I didn't know he's in that.
Yeah.
Oh, the live show.
Yeah.
Damn. I heard about that.
Yeah.
I finished the film.
Finishes Saturday.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
How long has he been doing it?
Like 2 months.
That's crazy.
They're doing like 6 shows. 6 shows? 7 shows a week?
I always see that on the tube, but I always see like a big poster.
Yeah. They've started taking them down though, I think, because obviously he literally finishes this Saturday.
I didn't see him on the posters though. Maybe was it already happening?
Yeah, no, it was a Waitress, and then at the bottom it was like featuring Joe Sugg with a circle with his face in.
That's sick.
Yeah, the amount of times I've walked past it, and I tried to do an Instagram story of walking past going like, that's my friend. And every time it was blurry, so I deleted it. And I didn't want to walk down the escalator just to get a picture of it.
Yeah, you look really awkward.
Yeah, so I have like probably like 30 stories on my phone just saved of like blurry Waitress photos.
Failed attempts.
Yeah.
That's jokes.
All right, well, there's
one more thing we were going to talk about.
What are we going to talk about?
And that's your Twitch debut.
Yeah, so I've started streaming on Twitch now.
He mentioned it in the last podcast, but he didn't elaborate. He just said, "Come see me on Twitch."
Yeah,
it's now happened. How would your first one? I was in your first one. It was mad.
Yeah, so the first one I did, obviously I announced it.
Yeah,
and I tweeted an Instagram story, and I got to like 27,000 viewers.
That's crazy,
which is insane. And then I started like as I expected. You know, you obviously start losing viewers.
Yeah,
and they ended up averaging, I'd say, between 15 and 18, which is sick.
Yeah.
But it was FIFA, which is what I'm known for. And then Benji Fish, who's a Fortnite player, who had like 30k viewers, 40k viewers, because he was doing insane.
Yeah.
He raided me, and he got me up to 36k.
I was going to say, when you were saying just now that you got to like 27, I was like, I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure you got higher than that.
He raided me, and I got to 36.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is insane. And we managed to get like 1,000 subs in a day. It was, And then I started playing Dead by Daylight the next day. I was like 2 to 3k viewers, because it's like the difference between people watching me play FIFA and Dead by Daylight. And then I played Jackbox, and it was like a K.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's just so much funner and easier because I can listen to music.
Yeah. So I came in there and you listened to like Kanye.
The difference between the two.
Yeah.
Purely for that one reason.
Yeah.
Like that alone.
Well,
it's just so.
You'll still get like copyright notices on Twitch if you leave the video up, right?
So as soon as the video goes up, if there's any bits where the music is detected, it gets muted in the VOD.
Oh, but it's
all the audio.
Oh, wow.
All your audio. So
okay.
I'm muted too.
Okay.
But yeah, like.
So if you're not going to post
realistically,
VOD,
I'm not doing Twitch for the VODs. I'm doing it for live stream. So it's like.
Well, like one of the big reasons you went to Twitch is so you could separate your videos from your
exactly.
streams, right?
Whenever I post a video on YouTube and then I want to stream, it's like, if I stream the next 4 hours, this video is going to flop.
Yeah.
So now it's like, I literally was streaming the other day and I put a video out live while I was streaming and it did well.
Yeah.
Because it's just two completely different audiences, and you know, people will be in my live stream. If they want to go watch the video, they'll go watch it and come back.
I feel like Twitch is just because Twitch is a dedicated platform. I mean, streaming on YouTube has definitely improved a lot, but I feel like on Twitch it's just more of people are there to see streams. Yeah. Whereas on YouTube, like you'll get people who jump into the stream that are like.
It's because the content's different as well.
Yeah.
Like me in a video, for example, I'm so much livelier. Then as soon as I stream, although on Twitch I've been really lively, but
again, maybe that's because this is your first week.
Yeah,
maybe you'll start late.
But like you can't be as lively in 15 minutes as you can in a 4-hour stream.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot more relaxed.
People come into my YouTube stream, for example, and they'll be like, "You're not the same." Whereas on Twitch, they kind of expect it because you're like, "Oh, this is a streaming site. I know what to expect," and the community as well. So one thing is, in my first stream, I think I got about 1,040 subscribers, something like that. That was a 4-hour stream.
Yeah.
In a year of YouTube, guess how many subscribers I had in a whole year compared to members. Yeah. So they're called members on YouTube, but they're subscribers on Twitch.
Yeah.
1,000 in 4 hours.
I think I know because I think you showed me.
Bear in mind, it won't be 1,000 every 4 hours on Twitch.
No.
But
250.
Literally, yeah, I think it was around like 240, 260,
me.
something like that. Yeah. But that's incredible.
Crazy, yeah.
Just the community is so different.
I've just opened membership on my channel now.
Yeah?
My second channel. You couldn't get it until you had 30k subs, so I've got it now.
Okay.
On my second channel, not my main channel. I've had that for a while. But I've done new tiers and tiers.
It's insane, like the difference between the community, because people on YouTube, obviously, but the difference I've noticed as well is, so Twitch have implemented a thing on my channel so that an advert pops up every 10 minutes or something, just for 10 seconds or whatever. Which on YouTube, that's nothing. If you're doing a 10-minute video, you're getting at least 2 ads on most people, and one at the start, 2 in the middle, 1 at the end, whatever like that. Where on Twitch, people see that and they're like, an ad? What the hell?
Yeah, I don't want that.
But they also won't pay for content on YouTube, whereas on Twitch, they'll subscribe like it's nothing.
And also, I feel like subscribing on Twitch has always been a thing, where being a member on YouTube is weird. Like, it doesn't have the same ring to it. You don't know what you're getting as much. A lot of people don't even know it's there because the join button is only on desktop. I know you can add a link in, but onto YouTube. But yeah, Twitch and subscribing on Twitch is just and you can gift subs, right? You can't gift members.
Yeah, you can gift subs.
Yeah,
I literally just streamed yesterday. One guy gifted about 70 subs.
That is mad,
And I'm just sat there every time like, why? Please, I'm thankful as hell.
Yeah.
Save you money.
My question is, when you gift a sub, does it recur?
No, you can do 1 month. It does 1 month.
When I gifted them on your stream, am I paying every month?
No, you're paying 1 month.
Okay, good.
You paid that.
I was going to say,
you paid that amount once.
Yeah, I had 10 subs. I got to cancel them before the next month.
It'll come up to them saying, like, would you like to renew? they'll pay from then on. But
good. Yeah. No, I'm not. You were trying to get. That's right. That's right. I'm here every week, apart from next week. You had the sub train trying to hit 850. So you're getting close. I was like, I'll just do 10 just to get that number high. Yeah. But you know what? Everyone did that.
Yeah, everyone does that at the same time. It's like, so there's always times where it's like, say I was at like 46, 47 or something like that. No, I was at 49 sub train.
Yeah.
And it was literally running out. And I was like, oh, the sub train's going to die. The sub train's going to go like that.
To get to 50.
To get to 50. So every 5 minutes, the sub train refreshes, but if you subscribe, it goes back up to 5 minutes. It literally, the timer hit 0 and Chip gifts a sub. But it counted. So it hit 50. And I'm like, Chip's just saved the day. And as I do it, I'd say about 16 people subbed.
Yeah.
So I'm there now like, oh, we've got 66 now.
Yeah.
Do we go for 100? And then people are slowly like, now.
At the point I did it, you were trying to get to 850 and you were at like 830. I was like, oh, I'll do 10. You hope you get there. I did 10. Then about 8 other people did 10. I was like, I shouldn't have done it. They had you covered. I enjoy your streams. You were doing FIFA and like Vidal was there, then JJ was there.
Yeah, that's the issue. That's the only issue I have is obviously a lot of people, like someone actually tweeted me today, I only watch Simon streams in the hope JJ comes in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's peaking it. Like,
yeah. But it's because you live with them, right? They're always
like,
we know he's there.
Yeah, it's just like, you want me to literally go in and be like, yo, JJ, you have to come say hi to my stream.
Hey, JJ, can you just come say, yeah.
It's literally like, he came in the other day just because he was ordering food. He was like, yeah, you want something? And I was like, oh, say hi to the stream. Yeah. I'm not going to go get him to be in my stream. This is my stream. Like,
exactly, yeah.
Allow it. If you just want to see JJ, go watch his old videos.
Yeah. Oh, go watch his old streams. Maybe he's got a VOD store from when he used to stream on Twitch.
Leave me alone. But yeah, twitch.tv/miniminter, check me out.
Check it out. Are you going to play clubs? If so, can I play on your team?
Yes, I am going to play clubs. I'm down to play clubs whenever.
All right, let me join one day.
Yeah, no, I'm literally down at any time.
You know what's funny, right? My pro clubs team, I know my friend's watching it as well, who's in our team. I always get mad. I enjoy starting a club at the start of FIFA, the new FIFA, and I enjoy keeping my same club till the very end, and I don't want anyone in my club to leave. They have to stay in because your stats stay as a club, and you see how many goals you've scored across the whole year. And one time...
So if you leave your club, your stats will disappear?
My stats will stay there, like my player stats, but in the club, they'll disappear.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So say if you guys...
So you won't come and play with me?
I will. This is my point. I'm a hypocrite.
Okay.
So at one point, I used to play on the official FIFA Discord. I used to play on their pro clubs team. We loved it. And throughout the whole year, we had stats. And at the end of the year, we all awarded each other like ultimate team cards of our character, our pro. With certain stats, we had like team of the week and stuff, and it was gas. So I said to my friends this year, a new group of people, I was like, everyone stay in, don't leave, because at the end we'll do awards and stuff. We'll see who's the best player, and then everyone keeps leaving to go and start in Division 10 because it gets to a certain point where it's really difficult. So they'll join to the Division 10, then they'll go and play with their friends. I'm like, guys, stay in the club. And then my friend Lamar, he was like, all right, you're telling me if if you're your own clubs and say like Simon or JJ is like, oh, come play in my club for a video, you're saying you won't leave the club. And I was like,
yeah, I would. Yeah, I would.
So if you're down to play, let me know.
Yeah, no,
they all left me anyway.
I'm always down. We did the Sidemen Pro clubs.
Yeah.
And we loaded back up. There's like 28 people in the team.
How you left it open?
Ethan did.
Oh.
Left it open. There's like 28 people. They've got to Division 7 or something like that.
That's trash.
I mean, they only played like a certain amount.
I expected them to take you all the way. Yeah.
No, but then me, Ethan and Toby were playing off stream one day. We're literally looking and the record is like 6 losses in a row. And we're like, these guys have come into our club and just lost every game. Like, if you're going to go into someone's club, at least win games.
Yeah. They've done you dirty. Yeah. You got to make it private.
Yeah, I know. We should. I'm going to make one, I think, I might make a club and do like club subs.
Yeah.
Sub clubs.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Take some highlights, put them into a little video.
Yeah. Pro clubs has always been my favorite mode.
Yeah.
I wish they just treated it better.
100%. Don't get me started. We came up with a whole plan for EA. You can earn more than the Ultimate Team.
Yeah, you could, man. Just do what you do on Fortnite. Just give you like customizations and stuff. They bang
every day you just change a celebration you can buy. You change the customization of like your hair. You change everything. You can just you buy it for like 10p.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Someone needs to come in, a different developer, and create a game where it's purely just that.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like no one will buy another football game now. You have FIFA and PES.
I think if it was Pro Clubs, I would do it. But the trouble is, no one can get better than FIFA's gameplay because they've been there for so long and they've like dominated for so long that they're gonna have the best people and the best like engines and that. I know FIFA is not is definitely a long way away where it should be, but I'm just saying like, there's surely someone could do it. Can make like a sick ass like Pro Clubs game.
There's no chance.
Yeah. Yeah. All
right, we got some questions.
I got 2 questions for you.
2 questions to end it.
Yeah, to end it.
All right. Are they long questions or are they like...
they're awful questions.
Okay. Well, I'm going to answer these.
They're interesting,
questions.
but okay. Question 1. How many pillows is too many pillows?
See, I have a double bed.
Yeah. No, you don't. You have a bigger bed than a double bed.
Well, I have a Super King.
I got a double bed.
I have a Super
awful.
King. I have a Super King.
The bed's not even big enough for me now, let alone Laura. Let me ask you this. Let me know in the comments, right? Okay. I'm probably going to stay at my flat for a little bit longer, if they let me. The bed that's in my flat is their bed.
Yeah.
If I get rid of it, I have to pay to store it.
Yeah.
And I have to pay to remove it, I think. Yeah. Is it worth me getting a new bed?
It depends how long you're staying for and how... I don't know what your bed's like.
I have 6 months left.
Okay.
But I would happily continue if I was allowed to.
Okay. I mean, no, I wouldn't... Only change the mat. Or you want a bigger bed?
My bed is so small.
Okay, if you want a bigger bed, then yeah.
Okay, we might do it.
Depends what you're... I don't know how uncomfortable it is to sleep in.
We hate it. I think my bed is smaller than a double bed.
The way I always see it,
yeah,
and I was sold this by a person at Dreams, but I fully agreed with him, is on average, you will spend a third of your life sleeping.
Yeah.
That time, a third of your life for one payment, it might cost like a decent amount.
But don't get me wrong, it's not even the fact that like if I owned the apartment or if I had a house, I would 100% do it. But it's because I'm in an apartment, it's like, oh, how long will I have it for? But I think even for those 6 months, it's probably worth it, right?
Move out, you take your bed with you.
True, yeah, Because honestly, when we go to hotels, then it's like we're in these massive beds. It's like we have our own bed.
Each.
Yeah. Our current bed each.
I mean, do you sleep better in a hotel? Like, then do it.
Yeah.
Honestly, like your sleep is so important.
Okay. Yeah.
Sleep changes everything.
I'm on it.
It's worth it.
All right. So continue. You said
I have a Super King.
Yeah.
Big bed.
I saw Tyler on Instagram. She was like, I've got these sheets and it's the wrong size. What's going on? And apparently she ordered like a US.
Her bed is bigger than mine.
But because she ordered a US one.
Yeah.
And people in the US are bigger.
It's only like a couple inches bigger, but
if you're trying to get the mattress to fit in that, yeah.
So I think I have 4 pillows. I think that's the perfect amount.
No, hold on.
But
you mean you have 2 on your side and 2 on the other side?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You don't stack them all.
No.
Okay,
but because you've seen my bed.
Yes.
Not in a weird way. You've seen my bed.
I've walked across your room once.
I think I could push to 6. And
no, that's not the question, Simon.
You said how many pillows is too many?
I mean, to sleep with, like to have under your head.
3.
Is too many?
Yeah.
So 2 is perfect.
2 is perfect for me. 1 is perfect for some people and doable for me. Okay. And 0 is for freaks like Talia.
Just 0.
She sleeps on the pillow, and then as soon as she starts falling asleep, she takes her head off the pillow.
Oh, I can't do that.
She sleeps like she purposely like moves the pillow, and she'll sleep like at my shoulder height. It's weird.
That's jokes.
But yeah,
just to go back to what you're on. What are you talking about then?
I'm saying how many pillows is too many to have on the bed?
What's that got to do with anything?
You said how many pillows is too many pillows?
Yeah, but like
you didn't say to sleep on.
What's the point of the pillows if you're not sleeping on them?
How many pillows is when you go to a hotel and you're like, all right, there's 4 pillows at the back, then 2 pillows.
Yeah, they do.
And then there's like a cushion in front of it.
Okay, that's
too many pillows.
Yeah,
so I was telling you how many pillows is too many pillows.
Okay, so what would you answer?
So if I walk into a room, if I walked into my bedroom right now, how many pillows I would accept on there is
4.
6. 6 is the max.
So you have 2 on your pillow.
I'd go 4 at the back and then 2 in front of it.
2 on your side, 2 on their side. Then where's the other 2? What are you on about?
5 pillows.
Oh, that one that goes in the middle of the both.
Yeah.
Just the one that you take off every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would take it. Oh, yeah, no, but I'm just saying if I walked into a room and saw a bed, how many pillows is too many pillows to look at?
Laura does that. Laura puts like a blanket on and she'll put, and I know for a fact when I get in that bed, I'm yeeting that pillow.
That's why I don't
like, why
get
is it there
cushions
then?
on a bed.
Yeah.
Don't get it. Like, okay, cool. If you're going to take a picture to try and sell your house, get some cushions, make it look nice.
Yeah. Oh, girls just like the room to look nice, but they don't like it to be like usable.
My bedroom is to go in, sleep, watch TV.
Yeah.
That's it.
Laura hates the coffee table in our apartment, and I use it to put my feet on when I'm like watching TV and that. She's like, oh, I can get rid of that table. It looks gross. I'm like, yeah, but it has a use though. We put our drinks on there. We put our food on there.
Okay, I was going to say, if you're only putting your feet on there, you should get a footrest.
True. But no, we put our drinks there. I did just make it sound like we put our food where we put our feet, but it's true. We do. But it's not like we eat with our feet.
Yeah, no, but you're not like putting your food on your feet, Marques. They are on a plate normally. That's not exactly. You're like rubbing your foot on the table and then putting your feet like.
In our household, our plate is the table.
That's what I mean. That's fine.
Okay, got you. I agree. I say two pillows I sleep with.
Yeah.
Sometimes one if I have one of them bouncy ones.
One is very acceptable.
But I got like an average pillow, then I got a sick bouncy one.
I was going to say, what kind of, like, so when I go home, my pillows are quite, I don't know what the right word is. They're quite firm.
Okay.
They're not hard, but they're firm. They're like, this kind of thin. Whereas when I go home, I go to my parents, my mum buys the pillow. So as soon as I moved out, they changed my bed. They got rid of everything.
They always do that.
They're just like, he's gone, leave him.
Yeah.
Bought a new bed. She bought the pillows for it.
Yeah.
The pillows are like the ones that are like, yay thick.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out, this is what, like, how tall is this? 30 centimeters?
Yeah. Maybe
Trying to describe it for people that can't see.
Oh yeah, sorry, a bit more.
Okay, yeah. Some, like a ruler width.
Okay.
And you put your head on it and just sink.
Yeah. So they're the ones
I hate that.
Oh, I love them.
It's pointless. Like, you're literally suffocating yourself.
I love them at hotels. I wouldn't use one. I like to have a luxury pillow when I'm at a hotel for a few days to be like,
I hate it because then your face is in the pillow.
Nah, but then you have your pillow underneath it. You put your head down. Now, you know what? Those pillows, right? So, okay, usually a pillow is horizontal, right?
Yeah.
Those pillows, I have them vertical.
Okay.
And try out.
I know, I have done that. I know
it's
what
better.
you mean.
It's better, but it's not, yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
Not vertical as in like...
You're not long up.
No, not long.
Yeah, as in you turn it like, so it's standing,
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're displaying it.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean. When you put your head in it, you've now got a pillow on each side.
Yeah.
You're going to die.
Yeah, exactly. It sucks.
Yeah. I know that. But you have to be skillful with the pillows. All right, next one.
Second question, last question to end the podcast.
This is actually... okay, dream job if you weren't doing YouTube.
Footballer.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought it was going to be long-winded. I thought it was going to be, when I was like 12, I had this dream.
We didn't turn the lights on this time,
Oh, we did. That's what's different.
I was thinking like,
that's
this
what's
looks different. We didn't turn the lights on.
Okay, let's just do it real quick just to see if we... Yes. I felt...
I just clocked it. I clocked this earlier.
Yeah.
And I thought like, oh, we didn't turn that on. And then I only just realized like, oh, actually, we didn't turn the lights on this.
We always forget something. Yeah, and it felt weird, right?
And you know how you were like, oh, I feel like something's wrong because...
There we go. Yeah. Something felt weird. It felt too like... These lights were too blue, right?
Yeah.
They didn't have that warm
you're
feeling.
saying like, oh, it feels like we've made a mistake because it's too easy to set up.
Yeah. We've done it.
There it is.
We've done it.
Wait, what was the question? Oh, dream job. Okay, so, footballer.
Yeah. You can't say that. You can say that.
It would be a footballer, realistically.
That's your answer.
Apart from that, I've had two jobs that I've always wanted.
Okay.
Not always wanted.
Oh, yeah.
Two like that I wanted to go into. One is detective.
Mm-hmm.
Like a proper detective kind of thing.
That's you went to uni for criminology, right?
Yeah, that was leading more into police work though.
Everyone I know who goes to uni for criminology has left.
Who else?
Well, some friends you don't know.
Okay. Everyone that I know that's gone to Hull has left.
Damn.
Only me and Manny. But
okay.
Yeah. A detective.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always thought it was just kind of like cool investigating like crime scenes and stuff like that.
You could have if you did do that job, you would have been able to smash this Avon bingo video because you would have been able to find a crime scene.
Exactly.
You messed up.
That or an architect.
Oh, like Ross. No, he's a
paleontologist.
Sorry.
Very different.
Sorry. Architect is sick, like on Sims, yeah?
Yeah, like Ted Mosby.
Yeah, stuff of, yeah. How Many Mother.
Yeah, an architect. My uncle does some architecture.
Nice.
And I was like, oh, that's really cool.
That's the type of job that I would love to have, but I would never be smart enough to do it.
I don't think I ever would have been smart enough to do it.
Yeah. No, you seem like the type of guy to be good at school.
I mean, I wasn't bad at school.
I'm not very good at
It
school.
wasn't great.
And now I could easily pass everything. I never revised. I didn't revise once, but I just passed everything. Yeah.
The issue is, it's like an architect. Well, I don't know the ins and outs of an architect, but if there's any essay writing involved, I'm out.
Oh, that's my specialty.
I can't. I'm always
sick at essays.
I was always like maths, science. You know, where it's like, what does this equal? What is this? Done.
For me, exams I was the worst at. Coursework I was the best at. Like I can write.
Coursework is so easy because it's just like.
Okay, I mean the essay part of coursework.
Oh, I sucked at that.
I was so good.
Yeah.
In college, there was no word count on my essays, so I used to write and write and write just to make sure I covered every point. In music business, I did 14,000 words.
Jesus.
Right, my dream job would be a rapper to do music.
Okay, but that's kind of what you're doing.
Okay, true. Okay.
I mean, now I'd say my dream job is a YouTuber.
Oh yeah, true. Okay. But to be fair, the question said YouTube, and even though I do YouTube, I still enjoy. I always wanted to do music. But anyway, if I wasn't doing that, if I wasn't doing music, I would still want to be in music.
But what to do with music?
I've always wanted to be a producer / a rapper.
Something that you don't do now.
Okay, yeah. I've always wanted to be a producer / rapper. That's my dream job. But if it has to be something I don't do now, it would have been making doing sound design. So like Transformers and like Star Wars, I would make all the sounds for that.
Okay,
that's what I was gonna do. Like my mum wanted me to do that when I was in uni. She was like, "You should do that instead of like YouTube and music."
Look at you now. Have that, Randolph's mum.
Have that, mum. Well, you said the same thing as I did.
Has she improved her cooking yet?
Oh yeah, my dad texted me. He was like, "I can't believe you said that."
I can't believe you said that.
They laughed at it. They know I'm joking.
Everyone that watched that, when I spoke to them, they were always like, "I can't believe he cussed his mum's."
Yeah, I can't believe I said
own
that.
mum's cooking.
Yo, it makes for entertaining podcast. And
the way you dropped it as well, like, no, she fell off.
It is true, but like I let her off. She's getting older, you know.
That sentence, she fell off, is like that's a mad sentence.
Yeah. If you see like top 5 what's good podcast moments, that probably be in there. Just like
that's ridiculous.
She
fell off.
Your reaction was like, oh, like you just walked in on
mum.
I know, it's horrible.
Like even when, so like for example, I went home from a roast this weekend.
Was it good?
I enjoyed it, but my brother's girlfriend came home who's a vegetarian.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, okay, if Laura cussed out my mum's cooking, that is bad.
No. So she came with us. She's a vegetarian, and my mum forgot to put in the vegetarian roast.
Oh no!
So all she had was potatoes and carrots and stuff. And she was very, polite and stuff. My mum felt horrible.
I love carrots.
My mum felt horrible, but it's like, you know what? My mum held it down. That was a good turkey.
Yeah.
We don't question that. My mum is a good cook. She never fall off.
She could do though.
Nah, never.
Wait, so you're saying
if she cooked bad, then my taste buds fell off.
Yeah, okay. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe my taste changed. Maybe my taste
loyalty.
Or maybe what see, when you eat something so good, your perception of it is amazing. And when you try it again, like your brain's lied to you.
You're still digging.
Damn it.
You're still saying that the food isn't as good.
Can't wait for Christmas. Yes, like sound design and like movies. I love that. I love doing that.
That sounds quite cool.
Yeah, because
I've seen so many of those videos where it's like how they made this sound.
Yeah,
and it's like a really weird thing.
So they give you like a bunch of, you can choose like 5 different 30-40 second clips from a movie.
Josh did this.
Yeah, well, Josh, I almost went to the same college uni as Josh, but I didn't at the last minute. Yeah.
Ravensbourne.
Yeah, I didn't go in the end though because the course wasn't that great.
I was only going to do a 2-month course, not a uni course.
Okay, just a tutorial.
I was going to do 2. I was going to do one to do with editing and one to do with camera work because it was when I was already holding a camera for JJ. I was like, I should probably learn what I'm doing. Yeah. And then I was like, I may as well learn editing too. Yeah. Then JJ can, hire me to do some stuff and we can be a good team. Sick. And then I decided start a clothing line instead.
Yeah.
Beast.
No, so they'll give you a clip.
Yeah.
Like 30 seconds, it's muted and you choose like different ones. I chose a dragon. It's like it was like a animation.
It's just you going rawr.
So like Overwatch, how they do those like animations every time they announce a character. It was kind of like that with like a dragon. And the sounds I used were a pig. It's like a pig screeching, and if you like pitch it up and down and like add distortion and stuff, you can make it sound like a dragon. Yo, I banged it. If I can find that clip, I'll show you. I got 10 out. I got like 100%.
Mad.
My uni course, I got like any practical work where it was like mixing or like I would get like 100%. Like literally, like if it wasn't 100, it'd be like a first. But on my dissertation, I wrote a dissertation on how like YouTube networks are gonna like how people like JJ in terms of music as well are gonna like start making money on YouTube with like ads and stuff, and they were like, oh, unrealistic. Yeah, they said unrealistic and give me like a 2-2.
Mad.
I was like, I can't
You
believe
should go
it.
back there now.
Yeah, but they gave me an option to. They said to me, you can appeal it, but you'll fail the appeal. And I was like, well, I'm not going to try then. So I never went to the graduation. I was fuming. Oh, and the reason, right?
Commission always fail.
Exactly.
Fail appeals.
Hopefully that's still true. The reason I was even more mad at it is because all of that coursework I didn't count for the grade. The only thing that counted for the grade was your dissertation. Whatever you got in that final grade was your grade. I'm like, how does that work? Like, I could have gone up there, wrote a dissertation in 1 week, and got a degree then. Therefore, that's messed up. I didn't have to do any of the work.
Well,
I'm so salty.
Unis are trash.
Yeah, they trash. Some are good.
People don't need them. Don't go to uni, kids.
No, unless you're gonna
drop out, be a YouTuber.
Don't do that. Please don't do that. Yeah, we're good now.
Yeah, we didn't do an ad.
Oh no. The socks. Ill Vision.
Oh yeah, Ill Vision, ZRK.
Yep.
Feel free to check them both out.
You got Simon on you. I got Simon hat.
I do have Simon on me.
Finally taking my forest
hat
off a little bit.
One though, I think before.
Yeah, we've done.
Feel bad doing it again.
I think we've done ZRK before as well.
Although, sidemenclothing.com because it's Black Friday coming up, innit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We should do a budget thing of like, all right, you have to buy something.
Oh.
We each have like 50 quid.
Okay.
Or 20 quid. We've got to try and figure out what we can get from Black Friday.
On Sidemen? Or anything?
No.
Anywhere.
Anything. And we'll bring it in and we'll be like show and tell.
Like just in there, you have to wear it.
No. It can be anything. You just try and find something really random that's a Black Friday sale.
Bring it in here.
No.
So it's like show and tell.
Yeah, we'll do a little show and tell. I'll be like, oh, okay,
right.
What did you use your 20 quid for?
Okay. Well, you've gone from 50 to 20. What is it?
I don't know. Whatever you want.
I will talk about off camera.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it. Check out Ill Vision. That's Toby's brand. Check out ZRK. That's Josh's brand. And they have the most comfortable socks. So
They do,
go
man.
buy some.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Peace.